Hi and welcome along to AFTV. Do not adjust your sets. It is AFTV and we are here for the pray-along. Oh man. We're here for the pray-along tonight because there's a big game going on. It's Tottenham versus Manchester City. You all know the significance of this game. I don't even have to tell you. If Tottenham win the game tonight or draw, it will be advantage Arsenal. Arsenal currently 1 point ahead of Manchester City in the table. If there's any slip-ups by Man City, it then means that it's back in Arsenal's hands for the last game against Everton at home. Can Tottenham, yes people, Tottenham Hotspur do Arsenal a favour tonight, or will they revert to type and be absolutely rubbish? We're going to find out tonight. Joining me, we've got Turkish in the building and Lee Judges, the guy who famously never celebrated a Harry Kane goal, even when he was playing for England. We are here. I know it's a bit shameless tonight, but listen, there's a lot of significance for this game, so we had to do a watch along to it. And get your comments in, get your super chats in. You know what? Abbi, with this super chat, this is brilliant. He says, what do you think of Tottenham? They're all right.
I don't know if
they're only going to be all right if they win.
We'll see. 10 minutes in, I don't know if that's going to be applicable. Yeah. I can't lie to you. I don't know about that. Big up Abbi, though.
Big up Abbi. What do you think? What do you think tonight?
I don't think good things, Rob, I'll be honest. But first thing first, yeah, this does feel like a title decider. I don't want to overlook Everton, but essentially, if what you said happens, Tottenham draw or win, we all expect 3 points against Everton. Last game of the season at the Emirates, we usually turn up against whoever it is.
Yeah, and in the same case with them, their last game of the season, Man City at home against West Ham, you'd expect them to win that pretty easily as well.
So obviously for this one, I can't lie, I'm nervous, but I don't believe either. I feel like, what did I ask you before we said? I said when we was walking down, I said, Rob, if this hits 3-0 or something, we're locking this thing off. Yeah, that's damage limitations there.
Oh, Lee, what do you reckon?
Do you know, I slightly disagree with that. I think it's a title decider if Man City win. I think it's a formality that they win their last game, but I don't think it's a formality that Arsenal win their last game if something goes their way in this game.
Beat Everton 5-0.
Yeah, but I think it's a different game.
You'd expect Arsenal to win that.
If City win today, right, Arsenal will beat Everton quite comfortably. But I think if something happens today, I honestly believe that there will be a lot of pressure on Arsenal. They've not experienced it before, this players. I felt that they failed a little bit with the game against Villa when the pressure for the first time it was in our hands, we failed. So I don't see it being a formality like it is for... No, I don't.
You know it's a formality.
No, I don't.
Well, it's not a formality. That would be disrespecting Everton, but Everton at home, you would expect Arsenal to win that last game. So this game is absolutely huge, right? If City win, I think, you know, you're hoping and praying for an absolute miracle, but I don't expect them to slip up either in their last game. You've got two teams, actually, that in this title race, since the start of this year, have been literally almost perfect. I mean, but the thing is, Tottenham have been that team that have got one over Man City. You know what I mean? Manchester City have never scored at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the Premier League. Manchester City,
they will tonight.
This season, Tottenham went to Man City. They had no centre backs. Yeah. Right? They're missing Van der Ven, missing Romero. Everyone thought they was going to get smashed. They got a 3-3 draw. I know they were playing a bit better then. You cannot... You know what it's like sometimes when you've got a team that's a bit of a bogey team. And also, when the pressure, like you said, when the pressure's on, the weekend, look at the team that Man United put out. We're looking at it and thinking, no, we're going to smash these lot. 1-0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's why I say, like, it's not a formality, the Everton game, because I do think pressure is there.
It's not a formality tonight
Look at pressure at Dortmund. They were fantastic. So that last game of the season last year, and then capitulated when a game which they should have won easily, but on paper. But they didn't. Why? Because the occasion of the game got to the players, and that could happen to Arsenal.
Stop looking ahead to that game.
That is why. That's why
it'll mean nothing if City win tonight.
No, that's why I think Spurs have got a great chance, in my opinion, of getting to Champions League and still having what they want.
Well, they've got something to play for because the result last night went in their favour. It could have been better for them because Liverpool were winning 3-1, but Villa pulled it back. It was 3-3. That means, as to how the table stands at the moment, that Tottenham are just, 6 points behind.
No, 5.
Sorry, 5 points behind.
Yeah.
Right.
5 points
with a
behind.
game in hand.
This is their game in hand.
With a game in hand. If they win that, then it goes to the last game of the season. It would still be if Villa won that last game of the season. Villa
Or
would,
draw.
Villa would get into the top 4, but they've got a very tough game going away to Crystal Palace.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not easy. That is a tough game.
I honestly think if Spurs win today, right, they beat City today, they're favourites for top 4.
Yeah, because they got Sheffield United away. But yet still, lots of Tottenham fans
Still
want their
want to
team
lose.
to lose.
Yeah.
Let's run through the teams, by the way. Let's give you the teams that are playing tonight. This seems weird, This seems weird me reading out these things. Tottenham are not an Arsenal team. But Tottenham's team, in goal, Vicario, Pedro Porro, Mickey van der Ven, Højbjerg, Romero, Dragusin, Bentancur, Sarr, Son, Ben Johnson and James Maddison. That is their team tonight to play. Manchester City's team is Ederson, Walker, who's a captain, ex-Tottenham player, of course, Gvardiol, who hasn't stopped scoring goals recently, Rodri, Akanji, Diaz, Silva, Kovacic, Haaland, De Bruyne, and Phil Foden. So a very strong Manchester City team. Ake's even on the bench. He came off injured at the weekend. And so is John Stones, Alvarez, Doku, Grealish. They've got a lot of firepower on the bench. But Spurs have a chance of Champions League football. It's not like they've got nothing to play for, Turkish.
Yeah, but you see, you're talking to someone that looks at it differently to you two. If the shoe's on the other foot, and it's stopping Tottenham winning a Premier League title, I don't,
I get what you're saying. That's from a fan's point of view.
I'll be honest. It's easy for us to say yes, Champions League, but I understand where them Spurs fans are coming from.
For instance, I'll tell you something, which I know I'm clutching, but I'm going to bring out a straw, right? A straw. Someone like James Maddison signed a contract with Tottenham, like no Champions League football, no Europe, like. I'm sure his contract will change if they get to Champions League football, and also bonuses and everything like that. There's a lot of, they'll be on a big hefty bonus to get Champions League football. They'll get a bonus to get to Europa League. Players see it differently to supporters. I get that. I get that. And also, they've got a chance at this moment in time to play Champions League football. Do they want to play Champions League football? And I can tell you that now, Daniel leaving the ball, I know what they want.
And as well.
And the manager. The manager wants to play Champions League football. The players want to play Champions League football.
They won't get it.
So for them, I get it. Ange especially, because look, this is Ange's first season. And realistically, when you look at it, if you can cast your minds back to the summer and you look at what Tottenham have done over the last few years off the back of this Champions League final they had a few years ago, it's all gone, pear-shaped, to say the least. Ange's come in, not very much expectation, mocked and whatnot. He's on the cusp of challenging for top 4 in his first season. When Emery came to Arsenal, we as fans of Arsenal, in his first season when he challenged for top 4, we was essentially happy. We didn't get over the line, and that upset us at the end the way it crumbled. But with Ange, I think in his first season he's done good. But he's still been under pressure. So imagine he doesn't get Champions League. He won't have as much money to build on. And you think 10 games into next season, if Tottenham have lost 4 games, people are going to be like, oh, you know what, it's okay because we all wanted you to throw that game against Man City, essentially throw the Champions League. So we'll give you another 38 games. No, they're going to be on his back after 10 games because the results ain't going their way. So he wants the money to be able to build on the squad and go into next season better, because no one's going to remember this game if they throw it and then next season they're shit.
And you know what? He's professional. Let's get into some super chats, by the way. Thank you for all the super chats that are coming in. By the way, like this video. 600 likes already. Over 6,000 of you watching live. So thank you very much. Usama says, I just wish we didn't have put ourselves in this situation by dropping points to Villa and Fulham, relying on a lot of sucks, he says, and emotional hostage. Jenna says, will Lee celebrate any Spurs goal today?
Well, you have to wait and find out.
All right. Ollie Blake says, whatever happens this week, It's been a great ride this year. So much to look forward to for next year. Arteta has proved the doubters wrong, and I was one of them, he says. Ollie P says, of all the second best Premier League teams in North London, I've always said Spurs are the best second best Premier League team in North London, right? Robbie, you better have a Spurs shirt on underneath that, says Taylor. Listen, it's only so far we go, yeah? And that ain't happening, bro, yeah? Daniel Leaves Me, is the name of this guy. He says, I hate to see my club lose, but I hate to see you lot win even more. Come on, City, he says. That's a Tottenham fan. You are a disgrace to want your team to lose. Look at the fans there in the stadium, coming into the stadium. Surely. I mean, Abbi says she's going to the game, Lee, and she says she wants them to lose. So what's the point in going there? I don't understand that.
That is the mentality of their fan base. And as much as I love Abbi and everything like that, but that is why she's a Tottenham fan. Because she's used to setbacks in her life as a Spurs fan, like, you know, and you have to build up a winning mentality. How do you know? And the winning mentality is, I look at teams like Leeds United when we went up against their rivals with Man United.
Hate Man United,
but still beat us twice and handed over the top to Man United because it was more important for the bigger picture for them. Now, at the end of the day, listen, this talk about Spurs at the moment, after 10 games they were winning the league, she was coming in going, oh, you know, Ange ball and everything like that,
yeah.
Like, yeah, right? Then all of a sudden, we know we wasn't going to get top four. We knew we wasn't going to win the league. It's always been about top four. It's always been about top four. Now, they're in the Europa League. They've still got a chance at top four. Well, we're happy with the Europa League. We're happy with the Europa League.
What's the point in
what's
being
the point
in
of being in like that? You know what I mean? So what's the point? You know, what's the point of your existence? What is the point of everything like? You know what I mean? Make sure there is an existence on it.
What's the point of your existence?
Like, no, but it's just, but the end of it, like, you know what I mean? At the end of it, Spurs have got a thing where if I'm a Spurs fan, like, oh dear, thank God I'm not. But what I'm saying is, win today, right? And then Arsenal maybe slip up against Everton. And what you could hammer every Arsenal fan going, look, we even done it for you, beating City for you, and you still messed it up. You're in bottle jobs and everything like that. Not like, oh, I tell you what, we're coming out. So I've got my mates texting me today with a picture of a blue moon. Don't worry, lads, we've got this. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, they're going too far.
They're going too far.
Saban says, I have a great feeling, lads. Shout out from India, big up to you. Time for the Spurs to prove that they're a big team, says Ash. That's true. Mike Delaney says, this is the one and only time I will ever type this. COYS, he says. Accounts of the history of Charlie's London says, loyal season ticket holder here. Whatever happens, we are a club in transition and we're still breaking records. I love this club so much. And he says, P.S. Turkish, hopefully you can say my name right. No?
What's the name? Show me.
AYSE. I don't want to say it because I get it wrong as well.
AYSE. Aisha.
Aisha. Okay, Aisha.
Yeah.
All right, lovely name.
Female name, yeah.
Lovely name. Right, so over 7,000 of you watching live at the moment, and
that's more than what's in the stadium.
I hear there's a few Arsenal fans in there, though.
Yeah, you were telling me that earlier, that there's some Arsenal fans who've gone to the game.
Definitely,
that's mad.
Serious?
There's definitely a good few Arsenal fans in there today, and I mean a good few. Listen, that's
crazy.
You get killed for doing that, man. Yeah. That's dangerous.
And I will say,
but they won't get caught out because imagine Tottenham do score, they'll probably actually celebrate.
That's true. That's the thing about it. You know, like normally,
usually
when you go to games, I'll see fans afterwards go, Robbie, mate, I was in the Tottenham.
Because Old Trafford, I was in the away end.
Yeah.
So when Spurs score, they can cheer, can't they?
Yeah, they can cheer even when you're on the go on, get in
it. Cheer louder than the Tottenham fans.
Yeah, so they could actually do that. Like they could actually be.
Imagine like you got the Arsenal fans in there, they're cheering, celebrating a goal, and none of the Tottenham fans are celebrating. They ain't Arsenal. They ain't Tottenham. They're celebrating.
And one thing I will say about Spurs, in my lifetime, and I've always said this, they've always been a big club in my eyes. Always. Right? Let's see if they really are a big club.
Boy.
I'm not saying what I want to see from Spurs. I don't think Spurs will win today because I don't think they're good enough. If I'll be honest, my real gut feeling is
they've got a great record.
They've got a good record. I think that they give it a go and all that, but I don't think they're good enough. But I want to see them really. I want to see a performance where I can walk out of it today and go, do you know what? They're not quite good enough, but they give it a go. I don't want to say how they've had their bellies tickled and all that.
No, listen, man, if they lose, I don't care whether they put up a good fight or they got smashed. They're still Spurs, and I still don't like them, right? All I want them to do is win. If you win, all of a sudden, I will give you your flowers. I will big you up.
I've heard a rumour.
Or a draw.
I've heard a rumour. I don't know if it's true, and perhaps they can tell us in the comments because we can't listen to it. You know when the band comes out and does, when the Saints, when the Spurs go marching in, it's going to be Blue Moon. That's what I've heard. That they're going to be coming out. Day. That's what they've been saying.
That's absolute right. None of that's good. You heard Ange, what he was saying. You heard it. He's about the only sensible one that I've heard there where he's saying that he can't understand it. He goes, listen, we're here to win games. He's got the right mentality going into this game. And you know what? I heard him in his interview, and I don't think he was capping. I don't think he was lying. I think he was being genuine when he was sort of saying that, we play to win games professionally. And that's the thing about it, right? Like, I've said this over the last few days. It's not Abbi Summers playing centre forward. It's not Expressions playing as a defensive.
No, they normally play every other week.
Or Fuad as a centre back, yeah. It's players that are professional players. Like you said, they've got bonuses to thing. They've got players there that want to get into Euro squads like, Van der Ven and
Madison needs a big game today.
And these guys need good games, you know what I mean? And they want to play in the Champions League. And, you know what I mean? For them, right, listen, yes, it'll be a bit of banter for them. That's how they'll look on it. But they'll move on.
Can I ask a question?
They'll move on. They're professional footballers, right? You know what I mean? Footballers, you'll see Arsenal and Tottenham play each other and the fans come outside, and if they don't separate them, they'll want to kill each other. But you see the players, they'll be down flipping bars after the game, down the West End, having a dinner together, drinking together. They're all mates. We see Saka that time with Madison. Yeah. I mean, it's not the same when you're a player. They're professionals.
Can I ask a question? Like, if Spurs were to do the madness today, can we really banter Spurs about winning the Premier League? I don't think we can so much, but if they've helped us to that little bit, can we? Or can we? Or can we still banter them and take the mickey out of them?
Of course you can.
I don't know if you...
No. You see my thing with Tottenham, yeah? If they pipe up, yeah. But we don't need to draw them out. I said the other day, growing up, finishing above Tottenham, for me, obviously we grew up in different generations, but for me, it was the norm. I never thought about Tottenham. For me, our rivals were United. More hated. That was the one I really looked at every season.
Yeah.
So Tottenham finished above us a few. That's why, Ange, I can't lie. I like Ange Postecoglou. I actually like him as a character, as a personality. Even what he said recently, if there's any Tottenham fan that's upset with what he said about the whole, essentially the standards thing, then you're part of the problem, because he said finishing above Arsenal. I'm walking down the hall. I'm not seeing any memorabilia about that. I'm not seeing any trophies regarding that. For him, it's about the trophies. That's a big statement. It's bold. It's essentially he's thinking bigger than the club that he's joined at the moment. Yeah. But that's how he got.
He even referenced the fact that, listen, he goes, I've been part of big, derbies with Celtic and Rangers. You know what I mean? So I think I did believe him when he was saying that. Let me do a few more super chats before I get back to you, Lee. Ganana says, Son for a hat-trick and man of the match. Ange figured out Son's best position was coming in from the left when he played against Burnley last game. Go high line. Ollie Blake again, big up. He says, should have done a joint watch-along with Expressions. Nigel says, Spursy Gene versus Jersey spraying. Which Juju wins? Sorry, that one just flew past me. Basamba Juma, I don't have what the super chat is, but thank you very much for sending it in. Big up to Siggy AFC. He says, big up you three. Love your content. Guna for life. Aldrius says, Kulusevski said he wants to win and he's a gunner. Apparently he's an Arsenal fan. And another super chat there from Nick Gopal. First time. Big up to you as well. Lee, you were saying?
Yeah, I was just saying, with the reason why I hate Spurs is because it's been ingrained in me for being an Arsenal fan all through the year. You've got to hate Spurs. It's part of the culture of being an Arsenal fan, and it's probably the culture for Spurs to hate Arsenal as well. But through my footballing life, I've become to hate Manchester United for different reasons, and also Chelsea for different reasons. So if Spurs were, say, if Arsenal didn't move to the north, we were South London, or Spurs were up north somewhere, I don't think Spurs would be on my radar as a hate club. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, but it's ingrained in us. It's ingrained in me to hate them. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not been made. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why for me, if they help us today, then that's an assist. That's an assist to a Premier League title. Do
you know what the thing is about it? You know the thing is about it, right? Is that if they did that today and it helps us to win the title, probably for a day or so I'll be ribbing them. But honestly, I just want to win the title.
Everton.
You know what I mean? And the focus would then turn to Everton. And the fact of the matter is, right, it wouldn't have been Tottenham that won us the title. It would have been us who won us the title. So, you know, but then when I think about people like expressions now.
Another question.
Right, then they're getting it. You know what I mean?
Another question for you, which was asked of me today. If Spurs, say, beat Manchester City today, right? For that to happen, that means they get Champions League football. They win both of their games, but that means we win the league. Will you take that?
Say that again?
What?
So say like
100%.
Tottenham beat Manchester City today, and that means by beating Manchester City, they beat Sheffield United, and they will get if they win today, they will get Champions League football.
Good on them.
Right.
As long as we win the league.
Are you happy with that?
I don't care, yeah.
I'm happy with that.
I don't care what. I mean,
care.
the big prize is winning the league.
Yeah, and I'm happy for Spurs to get Champions League if that means that if they win today.
But, I mean, that in have it, you know what I mean? Jibbo says, I don't have a good feeling. There's too much PR. Benno says, I took half a day off work for this game. He says, COYG. And Mark says, X and Abbi hate Arsenal more than they love Spurs.
Yeah,
Sad.
I think
and
that's true.
That's
that
a good
true.
point. There's a lot of Tottenham fans, and I heard a guy say this on the radio last night in one of the call-ins. He says, it's like, he was a Villa fan. He goes, like you guys, you hate Arsenal more than you love your own club.
I don't blame them.
Like that.
I don't blame them. We've caused them so much pain over the years, Robbie. You've got to understand, we can't relate
More
to
than
that.
your own club. I can't relate to
because
that.
at the end of the day, they've only won 2 titles. We've won 2 titles on their ground. You know,
But you're not a big club if you're obsessed with Arsenal. It's almost like, listen, I get it and I understand it that there'll be some Tottenham fans who'd be like, I don't want Arsenal to win the league, and we wouldn't want them to win the league as rivals. But I know one thing, right? If I was an Arsenal fan and it was roles were reversed and I walked into that stadium tonight, I want my team to win.
Yeah, but I won't be gutted if we lost.
And that would be it. It'd be like, if we lost, it'd be like, the only thing good to come out of it is that we stop them lot. But they're obsessed with losing. They're talking about singing Blue Moon. They're talking about wearing City shirts. You see, even there, I don't know if you guys have noticed it. They've shown a lot of Tottenham fans there. Notice they're wearing the light blue away kit instead of wearing the home kit. You know what I mean? Shocking. Hamed says, don't.
That's quite clever, though. It's quite clever. That is quite clever.
You notice that?
It's quite clever from the Spurs fans.
That's not clever. That's a disgrace.
They are.
Ellie says, the big 3 goats of AFTV, love you guys since I started watching. Forever Arsenal is the best podcast out there. I should never have said that. Now we like that.
Thank you,
He says, I'm nervous though. He says, for this game of ours. Big G says, I hate Spurs, but I hate City and Chelsea more because how they've achieved their success. As football fans, we should all be in for Spurs today. And I agree with that. So the teams are coming out onto the pitch right now. Here comes the Tottenham team. How do I say this? Sounds weird. Here comes the Tottenham team and the Man City team. Haaland's there at the front. Now it's starting to look ominous, isn't it, when you start to see them.
I honestly don't think... I know
see Haaland
all jokes aside, I just don't think Spurs are good enough to beat Man City. I really don't. I think midfield-wise, I think there's so much...
Shall I give Expressions a call? Let me give Expressions a call and say, you got to do this. I mean, believe. Let me give him a call, man. Let's see if I can get him on. I bet you don't answer. Right?
I think he'll answer now, God. There's nothing going on. He'll answer because it's before kickoff.
Madison, don't forget's an Arsenal fan. Don't forget that as well, like, you know.
They're all Arsenal fans.
Apparently, I've heard Harry Kane's in Munich supporting Arsenal today. I don't know, as being an Arsenal fan.
Let's see if he answers. Will he answer?
Been talking about you.
Ooh, he's dodging me. He's dodging me.
Sometimes you can't hear it in the ground, though, can you?
Has he gone to the game?
He's doing the watch.
He's doing the stream. I don't think he went to the game.
He must be doing the watch.
What's it's terrible. Calls himself a fan.
Joe says, you're lying, Robbie. Pure lies. Prince says, Spurs may lose today, but I am almost sure, as my name will be, we will win the league. Man City will drop points on Sunday as well. Nah, mate, they won't. Sorry. Accounts in History says, how's this dystopia world? Spurs make Champions League from this... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, mate. Hold on. How you doing, man? Huh?
I don't know why it keeps popping up on my phone, blood. Why have you got a photo when you're ringing people? I didn't save your photo, blood. What is this?
I didn't know a photo would come up. I was just merely...
I'm looking like a swollen version of Seal, blood.
I'm ringing you to... Now, please do not insult me. I am ringing you as my... As my fellow North London friend, I am ringing you to wish you luck.
No, I don't.
You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. Believe.
We'll see if you phone me after the game, fam. It should be a good watch, blood. Good.
Who do you want to win?
Who do I want to win, fam?
Yeah.
I want expressions to win, fam, and I know what that
I
means.
want you to win as well.
I want expressions to win.
I want you to win. I want you to win, man. So you've been having a hard time all season, man. About time you had some joy.
I'm supporting me for 90 minutes, yeah?
Okay.
So, ABA, blood, yeah?
I love that.
ABA is, ask anyone that watches Band Sports Ooze, now get off my phone, blood.
You look, he's stressed in it. You can tell because he knows the consequences of if. Come on, Tottenham. Oh, City flames in the huddle there. Big game for City. Listen, will the pressure reach them, or will City just do what City do, which is ride the pressure? AFC Max says, on behalf of the Arsenal fans, we are behind Spurs and the team. Then afterwards, I will take a deep clean and wash off all that juju. He says. Right, we're about to kick off. Where's that super chat I was reading, actually, and I got interrupted yet? He says, how's this a dystopian world? Spurs make the Champions League from this fixture. They will win, though, and some freakishly easy run to the final, and we win nothing. Doubt they would be moaning then. Well, let's see. They've kicked off. There it is. It is Spurs who've kicked off first. And, I wonder if it's like a sort of strange atmosphere in the stadium.
Oh, yeah, ask in the comments what the atmosphere is like in the stadium.
Yeah, because obviously we don't listen to the audio. It'd be interesting to see Spurs immediately trying to do their playing out from the back thing. Oh, my God. They already kicked out of play.
Yeah.
They're going to try and play
they're
out
all laughing. Look, they're all laughing at that. Look.
Try and kick out from the back.
They just laughed at that.
They laughed. You see it?
Laughed.
Yeah.
Why go then? Why go if you want your team to lose? I don't understand that. Oh, there's the high line pressing up. Go on there, Porro. Press!
We need some...
Go on, press. Win that in midfield. This is weird, wanting Spurs to win. Oh, my God. This feels very strange. It's going to be interesting to see, though, if City do get a little nervy.
The thing is, recently they've been scoring early goals, and then from that, actually, there's been listen, they've been scoring... There's examples of them conceding first and then still smoking teams. So really, it's hard to see.
City, yeah.
I think they scored against them first.
The only thing
what's happened there? What's happened there?
The only thing I will say with Spurs.
What's happened with the TV? What are you guys doing?
The only thing with Spurs.
What are you guys doing?
With Man City, they've breezed teams. The one team they struggled against was Nottingham Forest, because Nottingham Forest had something to play for, obviously with relegation. So maybe these will get tested tonight, City. Yeah, they will get tested.
Yeah, he's a decent player, that Papsar.
Yeah, he's
not a bad player.
He's all right.
There's Basuma. The one they said is as good as Declan Rice. I seem to remember some Tottenham fans saying.
I thought when he was at Brighton, he was a decent player, to be honest. But he's just
having a laugh.
Falling off.
It's a poor season this year.
City coming forward now. It's going to be interesting because both teams even though Tottenham can't do it as well, but they play similar styles, isn't it? Which is like
And a draw's really no good for
Move the
both
ball.
teams, Rob.
nah. Draw would be no good for both teams. Draw would be.
Both would be, well, Tottenham would be out. Of the
You know what? I forgot to get your predictions. So as I get them, it's still 0-0 at the moment. It's Haaland. Oh, this is dangerous. And Haaland. Oh, they're lucky to get a foul there. He bullied Romero. I think he's very fortunate, Romero, to get a foul there. How's this a foul?
Oh, very lucky.
That's not a foul.
Never a foul.
And he was in Haaland. That could have been 1-0 to City.
Never a foul, that.
What's your predictions then, Lee?
I think City win it 2-0. I think it'd just be 2-2.
2-0.
3-1.
3-1. Let me go 1. No, let me go 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 draw.
Hope you're right.
You guys are probably right, but why not? Let's have it. I have to say, Tottenham, they're trying to pop it. They started off popping the ball around confidently. They're not. Doesn't suggest a team that's like, you know, just look like they're playing out for a draw, does it? The way they're moving the ball. And that's the other thing, isn't it? If you play in this game, right, and you're Tottenham, and you do sort of play very poorly against a team like Man City, I mean, you could get absolutely battered. That's the other thing, isn't it? Yeah. And
Romero's going to have a tough time. Would that be good? He's going to have a tough time.
He's already having a tough time. Would that be good as a player? You get battered 6-7-0.
As well, they lost 4 and 5 as well.
Whether you stopped Arsenal or not, but you get
Well, it
battered.
still goes down in their record books, like, you know, the biggest ever defeat.
Yeah, I mean, and City's the type of team that would do that, and they do that for, that and get the goal difference up as well. So I don't think these players.
Records, like Ange don't want another defeat on his record, but 5 defeats out of 6. You know what I mean? He don't want that, does he? There's lots of things that can happen in it.
My inner Turkish says believe. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to get absolutely smoked. And City's the type of team that will do that to you if you're not on it.
The other thing which is good about this game from our point of view is because we won on Sunday, it means that Manchester City have to win here as well. So they might feel a little bit of pressure. I don't think they've had no pressure in the last few games.
It just depends what it is at half time, though, Lee.
Yeah.
If it's level at half time, then maybe they leave themselves open at the back. Even then they had an opportunity, Tottenham, but the guy didn't.
Don't forget, these Spurs supporters have said this is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. It's the best right back in the Premier League. It's the best centre halves in the Premier League. Let's see if they do get smoked.
Well. And
they've bought that centre half for a fair price, isn't they?
Yeah, who needs to step up? Madison.
Yeah, he does. I'll tell you what. At this moment in time, Madison's not going to the Euros.
No,
at this moment in time.
Oh, that's a good switch. Oh, it dropped over there. Can Brennan Johnson use his pace? Go on, Brennan. Run him up. Oh, this is a good position for Spurs. Oh, great save by Ederson. That was a chance. Bentancur. First big chance of the game, and that was Tottenham. And he possibly should have done better because
opened them up really well.
Opened them right up, and he possibly should have done better there, Bentancur, shouldn't he?
Straight down the middle, man.
Look, there's nobody with him. He's unmarked.
He should have found the corner.
Straight at Ederson.
Yeah. Poor effort.
That was a chance. Maybe get a bit of curl on it, or he got his foot behind it, but just straight at him.
And half the crowd never cheered. You see him in the face. Half of them went, yeah, and half of them went, oh no, well saved.
All right, it's a corner to Tottenham.
There is a lot of blue there, Robbie. You are right about that.
Swung in.
Blue shirts on.
No, but that's a City end there, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's a City end.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the away end.
Yeah. Oh well, it would be then, wouldn't it?
Son on the ball. AFC Max says, I'm going to tell you right now, he says in Lee's voice. Right, has that gone out for a throw? Yeah. He says, if we win the league, Jordan and Forever Arsenal deserves to win the league over James. And secondly, he won't be watching the parade. He'll be watching the highlights because he's busy with Griselda or with his missus. Johnny Lesser says, the pre-game talk, probably not Spurs players tonight. And Lee S says, convinced I'll jinx it if I watch the game, so I'm living it through you guys. No problem, bro. And Johnny says, motivated. I have to say, Tottenham have started pretty lively, haven't they?
They've started better than what I thought.
I don't think you can say that after nearly 7 minutes of the game, that they look like a team that's not making any effort. They've had the only shot which was a good shot.
Listen, also in
They looked lively.
the FA Cup game, it was a total domination from start to finish from City. And
City's
this is
record.
not.
Look at their record at Tottenham. They've lost 4 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Lost every game.
I mean, all right, I know those are games which had Harry Kane in them, but bit of a tentative start at the moment from City, but still very early. As they play one in behind. Oh, he's in behind there. In behind that high line. This is a chance for Walker. Here's a chance. Blocked. And it just went wide. Was it offside, though? That was the big chance there.
I think it was offside.
I think it was offside. He looked offside like, let's see. Yeah, I think he's just offside, Walker. But nearly bent his run. That is the danger for Spurs when they've got that massive high line. And that deflection could have went anywhere as well.
I'm trying in my head not to think it's Tottenham. I'm trying to think it's just someone against City. Just don't want City to win.
Yeah, it's Real Madrid.
Yeah. Can I think that? Can I think? Come on, Real.
That's a play like
Leeds
Real
United
Madrid.
Or someone like
Leeds United. That's more probably like comparing these up to Real Madrid. TJ says, "I believe in the legend David. Make some noise, Moyes." Nah, mate.
Nah.
Tottenham have got a bit of a chance of beating. If it's that at West Ham, they've got no chance, man.
No. I think they'll beat West Ham, regardless of this game. 4 or 5.
Scuva says, I heard Julian's an undercover ball boy tonight.
We ain't seen Julian. Maybe he has one of those. Maybe he's one of those Arsenal.
He'll be
fans
here
that's
hospitality.
Gone. Yeah, he's gone hospitality.
That City kid's horrible, man. Bloody hell. They get it from Haaland on the ball. He's so strong, isn't he?
Not when he's up against Saliba.
That's true. Well, they tried to play it out there. Oh, this is a chance for a break here for Sarr. Pop Sarr coming forwards. Good energy. Son tried to take it in his stride and gives the ball away.
Some useless.
Oh, that's good play there by, was that Foden?
Foden.
Yeah, brilliant play.
He's had a great season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's been very good.
But Tottenham win it back.
that was actually.
Oh,
nice.
I think that's a yellow
Madison.
card. Surely that's a yellow card.
Send him off! That's red. Where's the card? Where's the card?
You letting
Ref, where's the card? Come on, get a card out, man.
You're leaving it, letting
Put
that
him
off?
down at 9 men. It's about the only chance I've got of winning. Nearly 10,000 of you watching live. Big up to you guys. This is the Pray Along. You've heard about hate alongs. We don't walk with hate. This is the Pray Along. Praying from our friends from North London. They're our friends at the moment for one day only. Can they do Arsenal a favour tonight? And they ain't started too badly, although this is playing out from the back, man. They look risky when they do it, don't they? I have no
Very risky.
I
Yeah.
don't know
what was the point in that?
that's what I was just about to say. You know what I mean? I don't really watch a lot of Tottenham games, do you? I don't.
Well, what's your highlight? Listen, me, I just
really
love
watch
watching
a lot of
football. So I've
Spurs
watched
games,
a lot of them when they've been on TV.
I only watch Spurs. I know it's a real
highlights.
bad thing to say, but I only really watch Spurs games
When they lose.
when I think they're going to lose. You know. So this is.
Right,
this
get
is
out there.
This is. I know. It's a first for me. This is. I still think they're going to lose. You know what I mean? So, for instance, if they were playing Sheffield
Why did you
United,
try and
I
play
wouldn't
that
watch
ball?
it.
Yeah, the easy ball went wide. I have to say, cannot accuse them of not.
No, I was just about.
you
I was
know,
just thinking
they,
that. Like,
you know, they're actually going for it.
They're shit though.
And they
My
just
mate,
once I say that, they give
my
the
mate
ball.
Adi's just he's a Spurs fan. He just messaged me, and this is what he said: "We are having a go for you. Personally, I can't go tonight. No point because I'm hoping we get beat. You know, he's a season to get over.
I respect to him because I mean, why go if you think if you?
No, that's why he's
go
not
if you
gone.
wanna-
That's
yeah,
why he's
I
not
don't-
gone,
You know,
so-
I don't understand why you go if you want your team to lose.
But he's turned around and said, you know what I mean? We're giving them a go. Like, he's giving it a go. It's probably the best that they've played for about.
Joey says, Robbie, I can imagine Ty now has his Spurs jacket, jersey, hat, gloves, and white Spurs headphones. No chance, but I hear the joke. Oh dear, this is so weird. This is so weird. In behind there, is he going to keep that?
Sometimes, though, if you want to win the Premier League, you have to have things like this. You know what I mean? There were times, if I'll be really honest, you never wanted Spurs to lose against Man United. I know when they're playing those games,
that's true.
That's true. Know what I mean? Like they were playing, you knew if they could draw a game, you'd be quite pleased with it.
That's facts. That's what I grew up on, though, Lee. 98, 99, wasn't it? You think I didn't want Tottenham to beat United last game of the season?
You know, every point counted, you know.
Come on, that would have even stopped. Wasn't that was United's treble year? We was a Bergkamp penalty.
This is dangerous because City are in. Overplayed it a little bit, though, City there. And Spurs managed to get it away. AFC Max says, James and Cecil would have made this hop along even better.
Yeah.
It's not a hope along. It's a pray along.
Listen, I think like most Arsenal fans will be watching it somewhere, aren't they? Really,
Of course they are.
You know.
Yeah. Of course they are. Son pressing up there. They do press high, don't they? How many players have got in the box there? They are, but then
City are just
they leave themselves
too easy to play through, though.
Especially if you got Haaland there, because all their midfield went forward, didn't they?
They played very hard.
They're in. Walker's in. Look how much space he's got.
Walker
should have done better. Walker.
Tottenham will continue to play this high line. Don't matter who they play against.
Like that. All your midfields up.
You know, look at Haaland. Look at Walker. He must be.
This is the third time now, Walker.
Yeah, he's had like all that space 3 times.
And they don't want to fix it.
That's because Son never gets back, does he? Does he? Son just
So if it was to break down, Son must be in acres.
There's a corner, and we all know what these lot are like from set pieces. Close your eyes, Arsenal fans. It's a corner, and they got their head. Who got their head on that? It's another corner.
Someone did.
They looked ropey from that, didn't they?
Someone, Man City player got an head to it. Must have had a deflection. No,
I think it's Van der Ven who got it away.
Yeah, didn't really know
too much about it. Didn't really know nothing about it, man.
Oh, Diaz missed it.
He didn't really know nothing about that, did he?
And he's wrong. He looks sort of on the wrong side. No one is on it.
For a tall fella and all that, and a centre half, his heading is probably his weakest part, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you see the goal he scored actually on the weekend?
Yeah, good finish.
Good finish, man. I was like, he took it like a striker.
Who?
Van der Ven. He is a good player.
Yeah,
he's one of their better players, man. He's decent.
It's a good signing.
He's had a good season.
It's rapid as well.
Yeah. They give the ball away again. Tottenham, they're dicing with death here. They are dicing with death. Oh, what was that? God. Oh my God, what kind of defending was that by Spurs? They got away with it. It should have been 1-0 to City. What was they doing there?
What, he's just signed for them. He nearly went into folk hero at Tottenham.
What the hell was that?
Who was that?
He nearly went down with Danny. No, the one that just signed.
Oh my God. Dragusin.
He nearly went down as a Spurs legend under.
What is this?
Steve Perriman and.
That's Højbjerg. What the hell? That was a good save by Vicario.
Very good save.
Great save, actually. That's a great save. What is Højbjerg doing there? Well, that should have been 1-0.
He wants to go out with a bang with the Spurs fans, doesn't he?
That was a great save, because Foden done very well.
That's a brilliant save. Yeah, Foden did well. He just guided it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Should have scored, though.
That was shocking. Now, City are starting to get on top now in the game.
Great tackle.
Good tackle there.
Who done that? Romero, you dirty sod. I'll tell you what, he don't take no prisoners, does he?
Romero.
Yeah.
Nice.
What you got, son?
What you got, son? Got nothing, mate.
Nothing.
You got nothing!
I think, all jokes aside, I think his best days have
definitely
gone past.
He's he 30
They've got to make a decision on him in the summer.
He's scored a lot of goals this season, though.
Yeah, but I do think he's past his peak now. Might have to sell him.
They ain't selling him.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, that was nice by Son. Madison plays it back to Son. Can Son get a shot off? No, he can't. This is decent by Tottenham. Good little move. He's in. Here's the chance. Why didn't you go for goal? You mug.
So poor.
Oh, that was a good move. That Brennan Johnson, he couldn't hit a barn door. You're in there. Look, you're in there. Put your foot through. Why is he trying to cut it back? Look, he's trying to cut it back across goal. Shoot. Bang it right across the keeper. You plum. Corner to Tottenham. Their fans don't know whether to cheer him on or what. Behind that goal, as I said, you can see. This is not an easy game for Man City at the moment. If Tottenham could get one in front, what can they do from a set piece? Here it comes in. Oh, it's a chance! Oh, it just went wide of Son. Is that offside? No, it's not offside. Son.
Normally Spurs kick down the other end first, don't they?
Yeah, trying to be the away team, I think.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, it seems very strange.
Oh, Son skipped the ball away, got thrown down to the ground.
Looks like.
And they get to clear their lines.
Fish out of water.
Tarek said, Robbie, please stay still. That 8-inch plasma head is reflecting on the game. That's a nice picture behind there. Thierry on the
it's quality, isn't it?
Brilliant. Because a guy who painted that and sent that into us.
Yeah, it's
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. He looks mean there, doesn't he? Like,
Serious.
You know what I mean? Serious, yeah. Never
Right,
lost the North London derby.
Yeah. Right, Tottenham coming forward again. There's Madison to Son.
Oh, don't worry.
Plays
about
the ball
Højbjerg.
in.
Stay where you are, son.
What was
Just
that?
stay in the midfield, please.
No end product.
Who is that?
Højbjerg, you know what I mean?
What? Is he alright? Does he have eyes?
Now he's out of position. He's
That's
not even
what I'm
trying
saying,
to get
like,
back.
he shouldn't
Look,
even be. Yeah,
look, look at him running back there. He's just like the
Stay
slight
in the
jog.
midfield position.
Stay there, man. You ain't got the energy to get up and down like that.
Good
Here
football
comes
there.
the City coming through. Haaland's got it. Haaland's picked it up. This is very dangerous.
Good tackle again.
Good tackle. Haaland, he tried to dive it.
Yeah. Well, Højbjerg, will you just...
Højbjerg, get him off.
Get him off. He's what they call... He's a double agent, him, I tell you that, you know what I mean? He wants to go out on a bang with the Spurs fans.
Listen, I've got a conundrum for you, yeah? You've got to choose one player, right? One player from each team to replace a player in our team, in Arsenal. One player from each team to replace a player at Arsenal. Who would it be?
Gvardiol and Udogie to replace Zinchenko. Easy. Easy money.
Yeah, but he ain't been playing left back. What
Spurs player? Only a Spurs player?
Replace, yeah, I'll take Gvardiol. Yeah, I'll take it.
What, Spurs player?
You've got to choose one Spurs player and one. Oh, it's to replace two Arsenal players.
Oh,
So
okay.
you've got to replace one to replace each.
I can't have two left back. Alright, cool.
So you've replaced the left back. Who else you replace?
Gvardiol, Zinchenko for sure.
Gvardiol for Zinchenko. And who else?
There's
I'd
nothing
probably
wrong with
say
that.
I'd probably say Rodri Partey.
That's a good shout. All right, what about you? No, wait a minute. You chose two City players. You've got to choose one Spurs. He's trying to stop trying to cheat, man.
Let me swap Udogie for Zinchenko and Rodri for Partey then.
All right, what about you, Lee?
I think you got to have Haaland.
Yeah,
That's a shout.
yeah, Haaland.
Haaland for
Havertz.
yeah, and I love Havertz, as you know, but I do think
Yeah, and who else?
a doggy. I think like we're not for Tomiyasu. I'm putting Tomiyasu because Tomiyasu is our left back, but
Okay. Amit says, first and last time in my life I will ever be up this early for a Spurs game. Love from New Zealand. Big up.
quality.
PS AFTV should come down for a tour. Would love to. I've never been to New Zealand.
Nah,
Been to Australia, not New Zealand. Right. City moving the ball through the lines. This is looking dangerous. Once again, Walker wide open on that side. This cut back, but well defended there by Tottenham. Chance of a counter-attack.
this is where Spurs used to be.
Is
really
this guy
dangerous.
a fucking idiot? Is he an absolute twat or what, Rob?
He should have played. Yeah,
Of course he should
had-
have played it. The guy was fucking through on goal.
Yeah.
Just gave it to Son. No risk.
Yeah. Bottled it.
Even the guy was vexed, just thinking, why am I running?
Bottled it, man.
Battled it.
He did, because he went for the easy option.
Yeah, just...
Let me pass it to the captain. I won't get cussed if I make a mistake, sort of thing. 11,000 of you watching live. Thank you very much for the pray-along. At the moment, it's still 0. As it stands, as they say on Sky, this would be bad for Arsenal. Problem is, there's ages left.
There's a long way to go.
Ages.
But they're showing Walker's map there, and he's having a lot of joy down that right-hand side. the Van der Ven down that side ain't working, is it?
No.
I don't know what though. At least Postecoglou has changed that. You know what I mean? Like he didn't against Arsenal. You know what I mean? He probably should have played him there against Saka, but he went with Ben Davies and got roasted.
Working, is it, at the moment?
So he has sort of.
It's not getting roasted because it's not there every time he gets the ball. Josh Miller says Eddie. Haaland for Eddie, he says.
Oh, that's easy money.
Yeah, you got to be realistic, couldn't you? Like
Flacco says Arsenal are class, so is AFTV. They do a hate along, but we're responding with a pray along. For them, haha. He goes, big up guys, love for the love. Big up to you as well.
Come on.
Look, see, Spurs fan there with a flipping light blue top. What's that? A half and a half.
He's got a half
and half shirt, half City.
It wasn't.
Half.
Is it? Or was it Tottenham one? Was it?
No, that was half of it was Puma.
Yeah, but they used to be Puma years ago, didn't they?
When?
Oh, actually, no.
When were they Puma? They weren't no Puma. That was a half Puma shirt. That was a half City, half. Yeah, absolute disgrace.
Wasn't it Nike though?
Huh?
Wasn't that top Nike?
Yeah, one was Puma.
It was half Puma, half of their shirt. That's disgraceful.
I don't know if production can screenshot that, can they, to show us or something?
It must have been.
If that's the case, then come on, like, you know what I mean?
Jono LCFC says, I know how to stop Man
I bet
City.
they've sold loads of half and half scarves. I know, I bet they've sold loads of half scarves. I bet that's gone mad today. They're knitting some more as we speak.
Paul says Arsenal will win the Prem this year, but Tottenham will win it next year.
You said that?
Paul. I'm not too sure about Paul.
Do you know what? They've got to...
so risky.
They've got to...
Højbjerg looks so dodgy there, man.
I think one of the things that's...
well, that's a great ball. Now, what can Son do? He's in behind. Hits it across. It's well defended, but it's Tottenham pick it up again. Here they are on the counter-attack. Porro loses it.
Now they're in danger. Well,
that was a great ball.
It was a great ball. Nothing really in.
Big up to the Gooners from South Africa. Spurs believe, says Kotso.
I think one of the things that has hindered Spurs this year has been the lack of consistency playing. They've had a few stops here because of no Europe and all that. So they need to be, if you're going to be challenging the big boys, you need to be playing consistently, not having 3 weeks off here, 4 weeks off here, 2 weeks off here.
I mean, this game was what? This would have been when
it was the FA Cup semi-final, was it?
Yeah. City now looking dangerous again, but cut out by Spurs. And that's another. That would have been a great ball, but it was cut out. They're well read by the City defence. City also have to be very wary of the counter attack, don't they? But here's a ball tried to be played through there by Rodri.
I can't see this staying 0-0, by the way.
No chance. No chance. It's
open
game, isn't it? Very open game.
Got a space.
Space, man. Just gliding through, but he gave the ball away. They look a little nervy to me, City, don't you think?
Yeah, I think there is a little bit of pressure on them tonight.
These men are dead.
Dead,
I told you, they're not a very good side. You know what I mean?
Concrete in your boots, you know what I mean? They did well to win it back there. That was, again, the ball given away by City. Madison there. Right, here comes Spurs coming forward down the wing, but there's a lot of those dark blue City shirts behind the ball.
That's good football.
Good football by Tottenham. Here's a chance again, and it's gone for a corner.
I'll tell you what, I've got to credit.
Fault them. Listen, the one thing I'm going to say, I ain't going to fault them for their effort in the game.
No, and they've played well. They've opened them up on a few occasions now. That was good football. Bentancur, again, at the heart of it, who's a good player, but unfortunately has had too many serious injuries, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, and then City sleeping a bit on that corner there. He slipped over. This guy, man. Sort your boots out, bro. Now you're going all the way back from that corner. He's in attack. Look how many Spurs players up. Got to get back. You heard of Haaland. Right, his son. Knew what he was going to do. Lost the ball.
You know, he's out of all the Spurs team. They've done okay, but he's been poor.
Moose16 says United fans are standing with Spurs to do over City. And Moose60 says Spurs are piercing it, but they got a lack. I think you meant to say passing it, but actually piercing it. But they got a lack of cutting-edge passes. Here's Gvardiol, plays the ball forwards, long ball, poor ball.
He won't be happy with this, Pep. I'll tell you that.
They're not played well, City, have they?
Little bit. What's the name about it?
It's a bit like, you know what, the game on Sunday is similar, where you don't want to make that mistake, innit? Because you know, so even players that are normally so free-flowing and so fluent are a bit more cautious, you know what I mean? Because they're just thinking, because the way Tottenham are popping the ball around like this, City, and they've had the best chance, innit? What was that?
They're getting in between the lines quite well, Tottenham.
You can see they're pretty compact from their average positions there, Man City.
Yeah, they're going to be patient, aren't they?
Suggests that, you know what I mean? They don't normally, you wouldn't normally see that too much, would you? But they don't want to make any mistakes.
They know that one bit of magic will.
Yeah, but they've been here before. They've done this a million times. So JJ says if Spurs win, Arsenal should let them borrow the trophy for a week so they'll know how it feels. Jamie says the Spurs shirt was the 125 years 2008 away shirt. Never heard of it.
What, from the Spurs? Well, that half an hour. I remember they was Puma for a little while. I saw when they was Puma, when Bentley was playing for them and Harry Redknapp was manager.
Was that? You sure they were Puma?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
No, weren't they?
They definitely were Puma at one stage.
They
not that I'm an expert on nothing like that. I mean, but
sounds like it, mate. You know so
well,
much.
because like my nephews
knows a bit too much, don't he? You know what I mean? What's going on?
My nephews and that had the kits and all that, didn't they? So yeah, not that I bought them from neither. Anyway, I just want to say hello to Bill today. He's my mum's partner, but he's a Spurs fan, like my brother. Kane, Max.
Kane?
Kane, Max, Aaron, I hope you're all enjoying the game at the moment. I'm with you for the first time ever.
My granddad's a Spurs fan as well.
Was he?
He is, yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's still alive, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you talk to him?
Yeah. What do you mean do I talk to him?
Spurs fan, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I said. Do you talk to him?
No, he actually gave me the option of Spurs and Arsenal. He's the reason.
Yeah, my granddad was very like that as well. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what my granddad always used to say, and when I was young, I didn't really get it. It used to annoy me. Let me just see this.
This is looking dangerous.
He used to say Tottenham are the best team in Tottenham, and when I was young, I didn't really get it. So I used to be like, they're not the best. But as I got older, it's tongue in cheek. He knows they're shit. It's just there's only one team in Tottenham.
Yeah, when it like had to sort of make the decision whether to be an Arsenal or a Spurs fan. My granddad was very gracious about it. Like if that's never bantered me about it. If that's what you want to be, was very acceptable of it. Like
he took me to my first game.
There at the back there.
My granddad took me to my first game. Abbi.
Really?
My granddad took me.
The Tottenham. The Tottenham granddad took you to Abbi.
Yeah.
He sounds like a decent guy.
He sounds like a really good guy.
He's not a die-hard football like he's gonna go fighting man before the match and that. He came to the country and he supported Tottenham.
My nan's brothers were all season ticket holders and they were right horrible Tottenham fans. You know what I mean? Like, I remember as a kid, like if they won a game, which weren't very often, that they'd come in and give it do you know what I mean? Like, and there was like my mum used to say, do you mean because I used to put the Arsenal game on round about, but it used to be Boxing Day and things like that. It used to cause like mayhem at Christmas,
You didn't have to commit there. What are they doing? What's going on? They're getting very nervy at the back there, City. City looking a little nervy. I'm a huge fan of Arsenal in Sydney I'm going to Melbourne to watch the Spurs with my mates. If they win today, I'm going to...
Give him a clap.
Huh?
Give him a clap.
It'd be good to wear my Arsenal shirt to the game, he says.
So what, Spurs are in Australia, are they?
Yeah.
Doing a lot of travelling.
Yeah, they are in the summer, innit? AC Max says, yo, Robbie, would love to see you, Cecil, James, Turkish, and Lee down here in Sydney, like you did when you went to Ghana. You could also bring Julian, he says. No.
They got spoiled it, didn't they?
Ooh!
I tell you what.
Spill the ball there, Ederson. They're looking nervy. He says, also, if you bring Julian, I'll tell you the place to leave him. He sounds like a good guy, mate. This is a guy we could work with. And Perth Luxury says a lot of Arsenal supporters were Spurs supporters on the last day of the 98-99 Premier League season because they needed Spurs to beat United at Old Trafford.
Went 1-0 up and...
Apparently, they've got like
2-1.
a big following of Arsenal in Australia. Massive following.
Massive. Oh, yeah. I went to Sydney. It was crazy. Right, here's a corner for Spurs. What was that? My son.
Great
he
pass.
Just spun out. This was weird. It's a goal kick.
That linesman's a real twat.
Yeah, because
how can the ball go that way? Even Madison's like, what are you on?
Gunnar Shabs.
Oh, it's a corner.
Yeah, Gunnar Shabs says 2 years ago
There's
we
the
went
lines
to
we've not seen that.
It's just there. Sorry.
West Ham and lost. We lost the Champions League and now we're title contenders. Would you lot imagine that from the night we would be here? What do you lot think? No, we progressed brilliantly.
What's that from that Spurs game?
No, this is just from
we said when we lost 3-0 to
No,
get the
he's
Champions
saying-
League from where we are now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable transfer.
Yeah.
You know,
It's been brilliant. Spurs win the
someone
ball again.
said the other day, which is
This
a great...
Son on the ball.
They've got a great chance here.
Son, you're...
No, that's a decent ball. That's
Well,
decent.
wasn't good enough.
No, it
On a
ain't.
good ball. What was that?
Son's... He's, you know what?
Why did Porro hit that
He's
so
lost
hard?
it,
What a touch that was by Foden.
Oh
It's been
my
taken
God.
out though. Oh, and there's a chance of the attack. Did well there, Spurs though. Play on, keep playing. Because, you know, you should have brought that back from time, yeah. Keep
Yeah, there's
playing,
nothing
and
wrong with Foden there, like, you know what I mean?
No, it's a foul.
It
Like,
it was a foul, but he was
allowed
not-
He allowed
he
the
was
play
not-
to go on
he
so
was
far
not
that you
hurt.
can't pull it back after that.
Nah, and I think he was going to. If Foden
was,
wasn't
he's
up
looking,
here,
yeah.
he was going to...
He wasn't hurt there, Foden. He made me of that.
Comes Spurs coming forward again. Oh, that's a nice little 1-2 played in for Porro. But he loses
That's
the ball.
Romero. Look at him up there.
It's Romero. Bloody hell. Cormac says, as an
he's booked
English...
him for that.
Sorry, as an Irish United fan, I could have had my worst 3 months of football life. City winning it 4 times in a row,
that's booking.
which United never did. City could beat us in the FA Cup final as well and do the double by beating us. And England could win the Euros. Oh, it could be a rough time
dear.
for you, bro. If Tottenham can do something tonight, that will not happen. Rise, Tottenham, rise!
Because Man United probably want Arsenal to win, Tottenham to win tonight, don't they? Really, because they don't want to see them win
They
4 in a
yeah,
row. There's
they-
a lot of Man United fans
United
not
fans.
wanting that.
Yeah, but did you see the United fans in the game? They were getting right
Yeah.
behind the team,
Yeah.
even though they were
Yeah,
saying they don't
exactly
want
right,
City.
they
Different
were.
when you're in the game, innit? But they don't. Yeah, they don't want City to win it. Still 0-0. With about 36 minutes gone.
As it happens, I'm going to be really honest, it's not the game that I expected.
I thought we'd be locking it off now.
It could still happen, but like...
3-0
Yeah,
by half
because-
time and
because-
shutting it
yeah,
down.
that's
But
what I don't
I actually thought, like, this moment on, 36 minutes gone, Spurs have made a good account of themselves.
Should be leading. Had the best chance.
Well, Foden won.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't forget that chance. Yeah, but they've
But look, they're giving it away.
they've caused more problems, haven't they? Oh, that was nice by Madison, and that's a foul, surely, ref.
No, you won't get a foul there.
How does City always get those 50-50 calls?
Yeah,
Says
get those little
16.
decisions like that happen there, you know.
Adrian C says, watching on TSN from Lewiston, main commentator Lee Capusi is a Man United fan but roaring for Spurs tonight. Big up AFTV.
Yeah, see.
And Dada says, to dare is to do, come on you Arsenal. And big up to everybody who's liking the video. Over 2,000 likes, over 11,000 of you, 11,500 of you watching live. Thank you very much. Not something we do often. The pray along, not hate along, pray along. Right? Here comes Man City coming forward. We're praying. Oh, that was a great touch. This is dangerous. Bernardo Silva, play back in. That's the dangerous ball in. And they wasted it. They should have done better there, Gvardiol. I thought he was just going to knock that back for Haaland. He went for goal. He's feeling confident. He's been scoring a lot of goals recently.
He was onside.
He should have just knocked that back across for Haaland, didn't it? Look at Haaland's face. He's disgusted.
Yeah, definitely.
Got away with that one, Tottenham.
Decision.
Oh, Ramiro's gone down. Come on, Ramiro, man. You're all right. Ramiro is our friend. He hates.
Gvardiol needs to calm down as well, man. The guy, all of a sudden, he's a goal threat.
Be a goals man scoring, man. Oh, Pep looks a little stressed, rubbing his arm. It's not gone quite how he's expected so far.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Could really do with Tottenham scoring a goal in this first half, man, because not sure City are going to play as bad as this in the second.
And the thing is, at some stage, Spurs have got to score.
Yeah. Because they have to win, innit? They draw. Well, a draw is not the end of the world.
What are you man doing?
No, there'll be 4 points.
There'll
There'll be 4 points behind with a game left.
Oh, yes, it'll be done, won't it? So they have to score, yeah. Ant says, hello there, Arsenal fan since 2003. I was 9 years old when we last won the league. If we win the league next weekend, I'm getting an Arsenal tattoo. Cheers and love for you guys since 2013. Thank you very much.
That's not a foul.
Ref, you fucking idiot.
I'll tell you what, come on.
Even the City player got back up to run back into position.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, ref. You know, I know you've got a trip to Saudi for the summer, but that was wrong. But they're all a little bit nervous in there.
Jazzy just says, Robbie, will you and Lee be getting hair transplants via the new sponsor? I think it might be a bit too late for us. Might have to ask them. Says, big up to Turkish, Big Six, maths debate. How do I get done by that standard?
Bro, you don't
that
know.
standard one.
They got me yesterday on Big Six.
They got you yesterday.
They were the same, not the same thing, but yeah.
You're wicked, Jazzy Jeff, man. You're an evil guy.
Oh, was it Jazzy Jeff that done it to you as well?
Yeah.
No way, it was the same guy.
He done me.
It was the same guy. Nah. He's 2 and 2.
You troll.
What?
I'm going to ban you from the chat.
Nah, he's 2
Nah,
and 2.
only joking, man.
Nah, Jazzy. Nah.
Z121 says, if you guys can lend one Arsenal player to Spurs for this game, who would it be?
If we could lend him a player.
You can lend one. That's a good one. I like that one. We can lend one Arsenal player to them for this game.
Declan Rice.
That's a shit. Yeah, Declan Rice. You're right. Just secure that midfield, man.
Yeah, I think it's...
Instead of Højbjerg. Get Højbjerg out of Declan Rice in there.
Yeah.
Would you take a draw? Celtic Arsenal fan here says, Edward Moore, 100%.
Oh, fuck off, ref.
100% I'll take a draw. How was that a foul?
Because the refs have those little trips to Saudi. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is a foul.
It is a foul, actually.
It is, but still.
Yeah, but so what? Starlight One says Spurs need to capitalise on City not playing well. Pep will put a rocket up them at half time and they'll come out a different beast. Yeah, I think I tend to agree with that. And they've got a good position here to score, and we know that he's a lot of light from set pieces. Imagine this game ends 0-0, so we can...
It won't end 0-0 because it's no good to both teams.
Everton.
The last
eat
couple
my
of
hands
minutes,
as Dominic.
both teams have got to, at some stage, go for it. Because 0-0, a draw is no good. It's more so for Spurs.
Well, this is a dangerous set piece. Swung him, but that's got to be the keeper's. It is. Lee says. So Adrian says Lee got Charlene a while back. Black Hole says won't be unrealistic to imagine Spurs absolutely park everyone behind the bus in the next 45, get a draw, and we beat Everton 4 or 5-0 on Sunday. That's a dream.
That would be a dream.
That's gone out, isn't it? No. Oh, what a ball! Go on now. What can you do, Spurs?
Against
What
three
can you do?
against
Two against
two.
three.
Oh,
Two
there's
against three.
mess.
You
Fucking.
Oh my God! What's wrong with these man? And now look, they're gonna get done by the counter. What a bunch of mugs!
They had the chance there.
Oh my days!
They opened them up.
Opened them up.
Opened them up like a school fake they did there. Like, you know,
Jeez.
that was poor. That was poor.
Polish says great pray along. Sorry, from a Tottenham fan TV mates. You guys will bring them Spurs. You guys will bring Spurs that win. He says COYG from Germany. Open them up. I'm still gutted about that. On holiday from California, driving to LA. COY ... S says Raji, and the ref is a complete. You know the rest, and that comes from Moose, 16. Open them right up.
Actually, opened them up with a good bit of play. Song's had on, haven't they? Get him off.
Get him off.
Is that what he's been playing like all season?
Well, you saw him against us. He didn't do anything.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And here comes Haaland now. This is dangerous. Room out wide. This is dangerous. Slowed it down, City. That's not
a lot of Spurs fans have been moaning about him, haven't they?
Yeah, he still scored a lot of goals this season, hasn't he? Which is, you know,
if that's his performance today,
Terrible.
It's if I was doing players, we're doing players ratings because he's on a 4 at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? Isn't he?
The sun's fucking
I'll only do player ratings if they win. If not, I'm going home. I can't believe that time I never just opened them up, man. And through. Oh, is that a foul? Anyway, City coming forward, looking dangerous. Can't give De Bruyne that space. This is very dangerous. Haaland, block. Here's the goal.
Oh!
How did he? Dragusin done brilliant there. What a block that was. Oh,
Flicked off his ponytail. Well done, like. You know?
that's a great block. Spurs
That
fans.
was a goal. It was a chance.
I thought it was
it was a
going
goal.
in.
Two great blocks. The Haaland one was a great block, and then the second one, I don't know.
Was he
would have been
onside?
off,
He'd have been off. He'd have been off.
You sure?
Yeah.
They got a corner now out of it when they should be offside.
Oh, he headed it.
What a block that was. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, it's half time.
Oh, it's half time. Half time. Half of it completed. 0-0. Not 3-0 down as you thought it might be Turkish. It's 0-0. And actually, you got to say Spurs have had the better of it.
Shit.
What do you reckon, Lee?
I'm going to say I'm shocked how well Spurs have played in that first half. I didn't think they were capable of that. Can they do it another half? What I've liked about it is that Man City fans look very, very nervous because they've not been used to this. And yeah, listen, fair play to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club at this moment in time. I can't say anything more than that. They've put in a good shift and listen, they're more than in this game at this moment in time. I didn't think I'd be sitting here at half time 50 minutes away from. Oh Christ!
Don't say it.
I know.
Don't say it.
I actually starting to feel ill. Like that.
The Big D says Big Ange and Spurs doing bits, and Jack Lucas says the ref is and he's put a W next to that. He's got an anchor, so I think you can work that out. They played alright, haven't they?
Yeah, they've done, bro. I thought it was over. It was going to be over after 5. I thought after 30 we'd be locking this off. So much better than expected. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very.
Because now they're halfway there. I think all of us sort of came in here with a little bit of hope.
It doesn't feel like they're halfway there. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like we are 45 away. That's how I'm looking. Like that's why the nerves. As it gets. Listen, I don't want to talk too soon, but because I still think City will go and do it. But if Tottenham go and still put that effort in, I think City have to open up a bit more. Tottenham just have to be better in the final third. They've had chances. Bentancur at the end there. What is he doing? Brennan Johnson hasn't really...
Yeah, better final ball,
dead.
better... Yeah.
They've had chances. I mean, until the end there, and that would have been offside if it actually did go in. Until the end, I think Tottenham have had the better openings throughout the first half. But listen, they're 45 minutes. Let's just see how it goes.
Big up to Dan Boyle. He says, hello to the panel from Hugh. You ain't catching me up, man. Right, Sporting Academy team. You ain't getting me like that, man. You know what I mean? I've been done already. And also, Anthony says, it is City versus football. As a Man U fan, I want Arsenal to win.
I get that.
I like that.
I've got a picture from Dean and Mark were at the ground today. They've sent me a picture and saying, what they actually said, it's looking good for you, like, you know, but and how are our fingernails, you know what I mean? So, listen, I'm
Let me check in with X.
last 10 minutes, that'll be very nerve-wracking.
Checking in with X to see what he's thinking about it. I mean, you know, what's expressions made in that first half? You know? Well, he's not answering now. He's not feeling like answering. You can see my picture coming up on it.
Yeah, he's not on it. He's not on it.
He getting a bit worried because they're actually playing really well. That's the best I've seen Spurs play for ages. But it's just that final ball.
Groups now, they're all saying that Spurs
final ball,
well,
innit? Play better than City, haven't they?
Yeah.
John says, did you guys see how Ange cooked his team fans in the preview? Was talking to Abbi directly. I have a feeling Man City score 1 and the floodgates will open. AFC Max says, what is expression saying at halfway? Robbie, he's not answering. Moose 16 says, Turkish is spot on. They have to finish better. Lee, Julio's got a very important question for you. He says, Lee, what shampoo do you use, you beautiful man?
Wash and go.
No, it went ages ago, man.
No, it went ages ago. I just use bodies, you know what I mean? Like,
Body
all
what?
over, didn't you? And a little bit on the head. Yeah.
Body what? Your shampoo?
Body wash.
What shampoo do you use, he said?
I've never used shampoo since I've been bald.
You still got to use shampoo for your scalp and it?
Well, it ain't done me no harm.
Don't know.
Yours looks a lot shinier than mine, if I don't mind me saying so.
That's the shampoo. Josh says, everyone take a breath. I believe. But the 90th minute winner is coming for one of those teams. I'm trying to keep my head. Here's expressions. Let's see what he's got to say. X. What's going on?
I said, what?
Who picked up your phone, blood? Who's that side man? You hire an assistant?
What do you mean who picked up the phone? I got the phone.
Yeah, who answered? I heard some mad thing. Was like, why is everyone phoning me? Now Matisse is phoning me.
Nah, you know what?
Hey, come off my phone.
No, but genuinely, what have you lot have played good, man, so far.
Yeah, I know we're playing good, bro. It's what Tottenham do, innit? You get me?
Should it-
It's the opposite of what I want.
They should actually possibly. I mean, listen, City had a couple of good chances as well. I mean, that Dragusin, that was a great header, that thing. But you've had chances, man. The Bentancur one.
You're telling me things that I've seen, blood. You think that I'm watching the Stevie Wonder's glasses?
Do you want them to win now?
What do you want?
Do you want them to win now? Come on, you've got to be behind them now after what they've done in the first half.
Do I want who to win?
Spurs.
Let me tell you this: the only person I'm behind is my gal. I ain't behind my man. Let me tell you that.
How dare you come over here trying to get our stream cancelled? You know what I mean?
I was about to start effing and blinding, but I just remembered I'll demonetize mine as well.
That Højbjerg mistake, man. Oh,
That's what I should start doing, blood.
they just showed that Højbjerg mistake. What was he doing, man?
Brother, he knows what it means, innit? He knows what it means for the fans, bro. What it means to Denmark, bro. Deal with baskets. I told you about him, bro. We need Dyer back, bro. We need Kane, bro. These man they would have done the right thing, bro. Spike Lee, blood. That's what they would have done. But see this? It's some joke thing, Robbie, blood. It's some joke.
Listen, man, girls keep up the good work. They're playing well, man. Another half that there's been a couple of chances. Just stay solid in there, man. We're all behind you.
We'll see, bro. The high line, bro, for 90 minutes. We'll see, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All right, I'll chat to you at the end of the game.
In a bit, man.
All right, bless. It's true, you know. It just reminded me of that highlight.
Yes, that's
like
why.
You said, highlight for 90 minutes. Oh my God.
That's why Tottenham, I think, need a goal. You know, that's why these moments.
If they was to get a goal, though, then would they still play that high line, or would they drop
That's the only way they play like that all the time, isn't it? They won't stop playing like that.
They play like that with 9 men.
That's the problem. With 9 men they played like that. Faisal says we need a song for Spurs if they help us win the Premier League. Richard says conversations need to be had if we bin off the Carabao Cup and FA Cup next season without winning the league or Champions League.
What kind of a question is that to have right now?
We didn't bin off those things, right? We've got hard draws against Liverpool.
What kind of a question is that now, though? I mean, we're watching a game that right now we're 45 minutes away from potentially, you know, taking advantage going into game week 38. And men are asking about what might happen next season if we get knocked that FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and don't win the league. But live in the moment. True, and this is coming from me, who over the years people have been telling me. So I'm fucking.
I've been preaching to everybody to enjoy this moment. I can safely say I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm not enjoying.
Dada says Tottenham haven't had a draw at home all season. I'll take a draw. Come on, you Spurs. He says Arsenal in brackets. Anto says, as a Liverpool fan, as a football fan, I need Arsenal to win to save football like we did 3 years ago. So, a bit of support starting to come up for, you know. We reckon, yeah. So, Harris says, we are 45 minutes away from history. Come on, you. I can't keep saying that word, man.
We're not 45 minutes away from history. Why are we 45 minutes away from history?
Yeah, we've still got to beat Everton if it does work our way.
It means we've got an advantage going into the last game of the season. That's all.
If it's a draw or Spurs win, they hold a trophy for one day. Says Dan.
Listen, you know, I wouldn't. If I'm going to say it now, if they go on and win this game, I would not begrudge them getting Champions League football at the end of it. I really don't. I think that they probably do deserve it.
Basamba says it's half time. Ange needs to call Arteta for some ideas. Hapiel says first time I see Pep looks a bit worried. I love it. La Pope says why did Yossi Benayoun join us again, lads? He wanted to win trophies. Moose 16 says Man City deserves some bad luck for once, please. Alvin says listening to the Eye of the Tiger and praying. Right, Spurs, he says. Big up to Jack Lucas. Didn't see Super Jack, but thank you very much for getting involved. Julio Alvarez says, Lee, either you oiled up, but, Lee, either be oiled up by John Cena or Harry Kane. Oh my God!
My God! How much do you pay for that?
We've got a call. We got a call, by the way. Let's see. We've got a live caller. Let's see if we can get him on. We get the headphones on. Who've we got calling in live here?
I bet you it's Matisse or someone like that.
Matisse?
No, I'm just trying to guess.
All right, who we got? We've got the headphones on. Let's see who come through. Tobi! How you doing, man? Good. Well, where are you?
You never look this crisp on Big Six. What's going on, bro? I've been working with you 3 years. Look how HD that camera is right now.
It's got a sky blue shirt on.
This is my phone camera. This is my phone camera, bro.
Where are you?
I'm in New York. I'm in work, bro. But I thought, let me call in and actually hear the nonsense that you lot are spewing as this Spurs and Man City games go.
You're playing very, very well, man. Yeah, I mean, we've been bigging you up all half. You don't think so?
One, I've not watched the game because I've literally just come out of a workshop. Two, I don't care how well we're playing. We need to lose this game of football.
Oh my God, you are a disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace all the way from London to New York. You want your team to lose?
Yes.
Come on, Tobi, man.
Yes, I do. Absolutely. I want us to get battered 3-0. That's what I want. Yeah. And I'm here, and I was reading the halftime match report and stuff, and I'm hearing we've been compact and just packed up the midfield. He's put Van de Ven at left back, and all I'm thinking is I'm just angry because I'm like, where the heck was this against Arsenal? Where was this against Chelsea? Where was this against Liverpool, where we actually needed to win?
He's learnt.
Nah, too late.
He's learnt.
Too late. If I don't see Emerson Royale on the pitch in the second half, it's gonna be murdered. Yeah, get Emerson on the pitch. Get all of these men on the pitch. Play Kulusevski left wing. Just do a madness. Make sure we lose this game of football, because I don't want this to be a 0-0. I need it to be like a clean 2 or 3-0 win to Man City. Clean.
Listen, I promise you. I can't speak for the others, right? I promise you for myself that if that was the case and we went on to win the league, I won't banter you all summer.
That's a lie.
I know.
I promise I won't banter any Spurs fan if they do the madness here today. I won't.
Nah,
Do you know what?
I honestly won't.
It's not a matter
You
of
lot can't win it. You lot can't win it, man. Even one of your fans that were you were reading the super chats now. One of your fans actually said Arsenal need to win this league to save football. Who do you think Arsenal are?
That was not an Arsenal. That was not an Arsenal Spurs.
No, he was. He was a
Man
Man United fan. He said because he's just fed up with Man City winning it, and I see what he's saying. You know what I mean? They win it year in, year out, but at least we're up there competing with them, and we could put. And listen, so are you competing with them? You are playing very, very well at the moment. Keep it up. This is brilliant by Spurs. I never thought I'd see this, but honestly, it's been a very good performance. Rode you luck on a couple of occasions, but so have they. It's been a very, very. I'd say you were edging it at the moment.
Yeah, just.
No, I don't want us to edge it. I want us to lose it. There's no edging. I want us to lose.
No, come on, you
Turkish,
can't
I know you can hear me as well, Turkish. I know you can hear me. We're going to lose this game of football. I will be there on the Big Six. We will speak. I'm going to be there. Yeah.
Make sure you're there, bro. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're there.
Actually, wait,
I know. You know what will happen if we win this league, bro. You know what will happen. I know where you live. I know where your mum lives. I'm going to be at either of those locations, bro. Yeah. You cannot get away, bro. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We even know where you are in New York.
We might fly over.
Cool. Listen,
We got some man tracking you in Manhattan, brethren. Yeah, I mean, we know where you are, man.
I need to go, lads.
All right, take care, man. Take care.
Peace.
Oh,
He's a good lad.
No, that is shameless wanting your team to lose.
You know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
Absolutely shameless wanting your team to lose.
While we was talking to they just put up as it stands. For the first time they've done it.
Oh, with the same games
As it
played.
stands.
Dwog says, as Spurs fans, the top 4 finish would be good for us, having Ange in his first year. If Arsenal win the league, then fair play to you. There you go.
This is the first time.
We're an hour away. If that was to be if it's an hour away from.
Hamoud says, I'm a diehard Liverpool fan from the UAE. Big up yourself. He says, I feel for you guys. Losing the league against City by 1 point was really hard. I had to experience it twice. He says, good luck. Yeah, that's true. Steve K says, Lee and Turkish, are you going to give Jordan 10 points?
He can have 50 points if he stays there. I don't
Francie
care.
X says,
I
Toby,
don't care.
Today is to do a favour for Arsenal. Today is to do a favour for Arsenal. I like that one. Ramsey says, I'm an Arsenal fan in the Spurs stadium. Come on, Arsenal. Is that right?
I told you, people are there, man.
Yeah.
People are there.
Shannon Holly says, I had a tooth extraction today, and yet this game is more painful to watch. Praying. Well, the City fans are out for the second half. There's Rodri trying to G them up. They're in a huddle. Also, the Tottenham fans going into a huddle. By the way, big up to you guys. Over 3,000 likes, 17,000 of you watching live. Over 17,000 watching live right now. We appreciate you all. HW says Spurs aren't taking any shots though. Pedro and Son also have bets on City to win. Listen, you can't say that. To win the league, they're playing against us. Osama says Ange is secretly a gooner. Tom Costello says we have a penalty to win the league in the 90th minute versus Everton. Who would you choose to take it? If it's a part of AFTV, I think I'll see Turkish take a penalty.
Turkish is very cool.
Yeah, Turkish, you take that penalty, man.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Panenka.
Panenka? No, you would not take. You ain't going near that, bro. You're not going near it.
Dan World Cup.
I tell you, there's 2 people I wouldn't let near it.
Julian's going nowhere near that. I know that. Alex says
He'd miss and go, I thought it was a crossbar challenge.
Alex says Spurs fans, if Arsenal win the league because we beat City, so be it. Bored of City winning it every year. Anyway, this is the second half, and it is Man City on the attack. Man City kicking off. Man City with Tottenham pressing. Listen, there's something for Tottenham to play for. Tell you what, Villa fans will be a bit nervy watching this as well, won't they? Because
I can't see at some stage Spurs have got to open up and because their draw's no good to them.
Yeah, but then that's the same for
same for Man City.
Yeah.
You know,
that Dragusin looks just like who is it?
More another player.
With poet
Vooch.
Vooch, man.
Vooch.
That's Vooch in disguise, isn't it?
I get you though.
Dragusin looks just like Vooch.
Big up Vooch.
Big up Vooch, man. Vooch a good goalkeeper as well.
I don't like this tactic.
What are they doing? Spuds.
Yeah,
look at that, giving the ball away. Here it comes. Here it comes.
That is awful play from Spurs.
Good save by Vicario, but what are they doing, man? Look, it's giving it away again.
You can't do it against a team like Spurs.
Jeez.
Sorry, a team like...
What fucking it? Like,
they done it against Arsenal, to be fair, and we nicked a corner and scored.
Come on, like.
There's Højbjerg again.
I'm an American who liked Arsenal since 2020. Let's go Arsenal, says Dawson.
That was a great save, you know.
Yeah. The experiment guy says no one deserves a Spurs win more than Arsenal. It's a funny way to end 2024. We need this, man.
Go on. No, you should have left it. You should have left it and overlapped, man.
I'll tell you what, get him off, Ange, will ya? This is not Ange ball that I expect. You know what I mean? You're not getting a few decisions here.
Turkish Mondale Dingle. Can I all you up? What was going on?
What? Proofread these, Rob, please.
Pause. Right. Foden on the ball. Ramiro holding him. Honestly, I'm stressed watching this game. More stressed than I'm watching our games. Am I right in saying that City's record against the top 6 this season hasn't been great? That's from 40 side. You are right, yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been great. They still had the second best record, but we've been clear in terms of the top 6 record. I think a good 6 points off or more.
Lee Hogan says, love you guys, but can't have Arsenal winning the league on our behalf. Come on, Spurs, he says. Bottle it. Man City come out with more energy already, says Moose 16.
I do get the fans' point of view. I do get that. And do you know what? I actually do get what Toby was saying there. You know what I mean? That they've not played this sort of tactic in the games previous, and now they're doing it. But
it's a good ball.
But as they're saying, they've still got a chance of Champions League football. They win this game here. I'm still saying that Spurs will be in the Champions League next season if they win this game.
What was it?
Oh, fucking hell.
That's a foul.
Bentancur's been shit as well, man. The fucking ball's there to...
He's had a shot,
man. How many times have you done this against us and got it in? Just that.
You know, the keeper actually come out. And
even this season, he got one of them against us.
Yeah.
The little...
He normally...
Bit half-hearted,
keeper came out.
A bit half-hearted, if you ask me.
Yeah, so dinked it a bit more. Big chance for some.
Well, at the end of the day, you know, if you don't, you know, you might have just cost your team Champions League football, mate. With that, you know.
What's going on? VAR check for handball? No, I'm only joking. Oh, come on! Keep praying, lads. Keep praying. God is good. Right. Expressions of losing it, says Johnny. Oh, Spurs win back possession there. Come on, Maddison. You've got to step up in this game, man.
Yeah.
What's this?
What is that? What is that? I was just bigging you up, Vooch, man. What's going on?
I'm not going to knock him. He at goal line.
Yeah, goal line header, yeah.
But mind you, it would have been offside, but you know,
it would have been touch and go.
You never know. Like they'd have got rulers out and put curves in them for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, City give the ball away again. It's Maddison. Sorry, Bentancur. That was good football.
Good football, you know.
Spurs
well today.
have actually played some good football, man. Here he comes in, cutting in. No, that's poor by Son.
He's been. As it happens, they've played really well until it's got to him.
Yeah, Stuart Daniels says, don't know what... This crowd seems quiet. They don't know what to do. Might relax the Spurs players and not hype City up.
It must be a strange atmosphere.
If Spurs
for the
want
players
it,
and all that.
they can cause problems. But here comes Foden. That's a good ball. It missed everybody. Still picked up. This is Bernardo Silva on it. This is dangerous. This is a goal, and that's a goal there. They've scored it. It's 1-0. Haaland, that was way too easy. And it's 1-0 to Manchester City. How easy was that? After all the hard work that Spurs have done, they've just let City score the easiest goal. That was so poor. So poor defensively. And that's probably it, guys.
That's the title. Missed out on the tackle there.
That was so poor, man. Look at this defending. Look how many players they've got in there. That's it. It's over. Oh, is that offside?
No, he's onside.
I think he's on.
Yeah,
And look, nobody goes with it. They all just stand up. They all just stand up. It's crazy. Shocking defending. De Bruyne just cuts it back. Ramiro's ball watching. Vicario misses it. Very, very poor goal. And that is 1-0 to City. And they've got one hand on the title, people, I'm afraid. Their fans can't believe it. It was so easy. And it's 1-0. And we're underway again. How poor was that by Tottenham defending, man? What were they... Now we know we're just getting a snapshot of what it's like to be a Spurs fan, right? Because they've actually played well, but yet still have been...
They got expired. They got Romero
can't defend.
He missed the tackle, and then they was exposed.
But that's still so easy, wasn't it?
And a minute after Song had the chance, so that's Champions League football gone for them now. You know, probably.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably Champions League because they needed to.
They needed to win.
To win the game.
They're not coming back from this now.
What? After they were been playing well.
Tottenham needed to score first, boys.
And City fans obviously very happy. Oh well. Never know. Believe. Can they get it back to 1-1? Listen, a draw will be all right. But they just don't look...
The players refereeing the game. The players refereeing the game.
What's going on here? Son arguing with who? That was so bad. That defending. That was so Spurs. So Spurs. Haaland again, that's 26 goals in the league for him this season?
Yeah, 3 months
Top
out.
goal scorer, 3 months missing. I mean, he's ridiculous, isn't he? Ridiculous as a player. And that is just not what Tottenham needed now, because now that just makes these guys comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
They needed to score first,
100%.
really. They needed to score first. And now it's getting very scrappy. How is it these men can't defend so poorly, man?
Well, you know what I mean? Like, they all go mad about this guy.
This guy Ramiro, they say is so great.
He just bottled out of a tackle, like, you know, not bottled out of it, but lost out on a challenge, you know what I mean?
Look, when they scored first, they've had lost one game. That's so crazy. Kulusevski's coming on.
It's got
to be Brennan Johnson. He's been awful. Oh, Bentancur. I said they're going for it. Oh, God.
Yeah.
If it goes 3-0, people, we are looking off the street. But sorry, we're out. Because now, if they ain't going to go for it like that, you know. When they drew with City earlier in the season, were they losing?
Yeah,
They
at
were,
one
innit?
stage, they must have been.
They were losing at one stage. I was played in there, but no chance of getting that. City ain't even played good. They've been poor. But the decision making of some of the Tottenham defenders, that is the problem with this team. You got to be able to defend. It's not just about popping the ball around.
This is what I say, you know what I mean, when Spurs say that they've got these, you know, like they put in these predicted, you know, these 11s, don't they, combined 11s. They're always saying, oh, this right back's better than Ben White, this centre half's better than that. They're not.
No, they're not.
They're not in the same league.
Ooh, Bentancur is. What's he doing? What's he doing? Where was that in the game? Smashing up seats, throwing down bottles. He broke the seat, wasn't he? Mashed up your foot. What's wrong with you? You be rubbish. What are you kicking out the seat for?
I thought he's had a decent.
Get off.
Decent game.
You're useless, mate.
He was the one that got outpaced though for the.
You're rubbish. Get off.
For Foden.
Talking about you're kicking down the seat for. What's wrong with you? Should make you pay for that as well.
If a fan done that, he'd be thrown out.
His expressions really. Hello?
Come on, boys. Come on. No, listen, why is Bentancur switching?
Why is Bentancur trying to kick down the old seat and all that for?
That's embarrassing.
Is he not injured?
Huh?
You better be a.
No, but why is he kicking down the chair and all that? What's De Bruyne? What's wrong with De Bruyne? It was just a red card. Oh, it's yellow. Hold on. That's a yellow card.
I don't think he touched him.
Why is he kicking?
No, Robbie, I'm not going to lie. The reason why I'm phoning you is because we're 1-0 down and I need some support, blood. I'm really up for the game. I know first half, I wasn't really support, but I'm up for it. Oh, I'm supposed to go blue. Hey, Robbie, come on. I
that
need
a booking?
Can I get some kind
It was
words?
accidental.
Now he said now that we know you. Now that we know you.
Porro.
Now that we know you're probably going to lose the game, we're going back to your original, what we are. And then we don't like you no more. You know what I mean?
What? Oh, Robert.
We no longer like you. You know what I mean? They can get lost. What kind of defending was that on the goal? I thought you told me Romero was good.
He is. He is.
No, he's not, man. He's rubbish. He's a scrub.
This morning, blood, he is good.
He's crap, man. He's crap.
Brother, my DM, he said seen.
He's lost out.
Look at that. Look at that. He got loser 50-50 of Phil Foden. He's about half his size. And then look at that. Who missed that header? The great Van der Ven. The great Van der Ven. Yeah, he can run fast, but he can't hit the ball.
You know what I mean? What's man talking about? You thought it was some North London mezza fam, some Donny thing, Robbie. You thought you would get chicken and lamb and that, but what's man talking about?
Look at your manager going mad.
Right, it's just cost the Champions League football.
He just says, right? You ain't going to hear that Champions League music now next season.
Brother, the only music that I need to hear is whoa, whoa, whoa.
Spurs
Look at that. Look at that's embarrassing. You got two Tottenham fans trying to do the Poznan. Hey, no, you know what? Your club is an embarrassment. You know, two of your guys trying to do the Poznan out of 60,000. Embarrassing. He's gone now. Oh man. Dan Boyle says, as a Liverpool supporter, I know how you feel at this moment, but that's the way it goes. Give a shout out to my pal Ruben. And not catching me with that. Spurs will complain in the summer about transfers, says Paper Cups Podcast.
At the end of the day, I'm not going to criticise them. They've given it a go, but at the end of the day, they're not good enough, and they're not good enough for Champions League.
Is he coming off De Bruyne?
No, he's got to go off.
He's all right, man. Get out. There's nothing wrong with you, mate. Got a little tap on the Achilles.
I don't think it was deliberate, if I'll be honest.
No, it weren't. They was both running and he caught him. What was Bentancur? I still want to know why Bentancur is kicking down the whole seat and stuff like that for. What's he doing? What's that all about?
I don't know what his problem was. Getting
I
taken off.
thought he didn't have to come off. You can go back straight on, can't he? Because the player was booked, wasn't
He looks not moving very freely, is he? No, you got to wait 30 seconds, isn't it?
he? I thought if you got booked, you didn't have to. I don't know.
No.
What do I know?
Oh well.
They've got to make a massive mistake, Man City.
Could this be it? No. No. Oh well, people. It was nice while it lasted. Ozef says, Robbie, what do you call Spurs back four and midfield? The Seven Sisters. The Seven Sisters would do better than them, man. Trust me. AFTV start a petition now. No championship trophy to City until they've been cleared of breaking all the FFP rules, says vintagecarpets.com. Mind you, you know what? He's winning 1-0. He's very nervy for us against United. Remember them last 15 minutes?
You're clutching.
No?
You're
I'm
clutching.
clutching at straws.
It's all done and dusted.
They ain't even played good City, have they?
No, they've just done what they had to. A little bit like us, as you say, against.
That's a
Man
foul, right?
United.
Kulusevski rise. Look how many bodies there were to stop him from cutting it back. Madison, when he tried to cut it back there. Compared to Spurs.
They're
it's
proper
literally just had the
defenders, aren't
freedom
they?
of-
Like, that's why they're where they are, because they've got proper defenders. Tottenham have got defenders that are decent, but they're not top
Well, now
notch.
foul.
They're
Right,
not top
corner.
notch defenders, are they?
Corner at Tottenham. What can I ain't even seen him score no corners. Where's Richarlison?
He's that injured, isn't he?
Gosh. Romero, come on. You owe the team, man, for that dreadful bit of defending. It's Dragusin. Oh, this is a dangerous ball. Oh. City fans, relax, man. The man's going for the ball. He's got to go for the ball, isn't he? I mean, he's caught him in the face, but he's got to go for the ball. What are they all complaining for?
Well, they're refereeing the game, aren't they?
He's got to go for the ball, though, yeah, there, isn't he?
Because he knocked him out.
Pep's losing it. I think the player's got to go for the ball, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
the keeper's been brave. He's got to go for the ball. What does he do? Just back off? Sit down, shut up, you City.
I don't know if it could have been an unnecessary challenge. I don't know.
Cormac says, Man City win today and Sunday. Where do you think Arsenal lost the league? Because on week 30, you were 60 points clear ahead of City. But remember, the game's in hand, bro. Just don't bother trying to come off with that. We ain't bottled it. Relax.
For me, it'd be
And
Aston
then it's
Villa
a
game.
disgrace, says Rudy.
The Aston Villa game. Because,
The Villa game, yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
could
that
have-
was the first time it was in our hands and solely in our hands. But the other times it was in Liverpool's hands. There was other times it was in all three of our hands. But solely for that 90 minutes, it was in our hands, and we unfortunately didn't win the game. And that's where it was. And if we'd have beaten Villa today, we'd still be hoping that Spurs
doing a
get something,
VAR
but we
check
wouldn't
on
care,
this.
would we?
This is not good. Doing a VAR check on Romero.
They don't look like it should.
And don't tell me he's going to get sent off again. He got a yellow
Got a yellow
card.
card for it.
I mean, what's he does have every right to go for the ball there. It's not like it's high, is it?
I didn't see him as...
It's
he
because
was-
Ederson waited as well. Like,
Yeah, he's
he
got
didn't
every
come
right
on.
for going to the
I didn't
for the
see
ball.
that he went in high or anything like
Yeah,
that,
no,
but
he's
I
not.
just think maybe it was unnecessary and did it endanger the...
Yeah, but man's desperate to try and score a goal.
Can't
He's
do
trying to, I mean, back in the day, every player would go in like that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
VAR have agreed with the yellow anyway, staying with the yellow. Maybe he's lucky he got the yellow. It was one of those sometimes where...
Why aren't they showing it again? Is it because it's so bad or what?
Must be because it's knocked out. Headed
Don't
in.
look, I mean, Ortega's not stripped off like he's coming on or nothing, is he?
That's true.
EJS says Spurs fans are actually cheering that they're losing. Sums up their fan base. Turkish called it right. Non-binary FC. Right? He's all right, man. Nothing wrong with this guy, man. Just probably kicked one of those
Well, he's not been
tattoos off his
knocked out,
face.
otherwise he'd be off, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Get up, man. Trying to slow it down, isn't they? Come on, man. You're from Brazil. You're tough. Touch of Awesome says, this isn't shameless from the Tottenham fans. It's pathetic. Chanting about Arsenal when your team just went 1-0 down and they need Champions League. Very lame. I agree with you, man. I mean, if you want your team to like your mate there, you don't want your team to stay at home. Say,
Yeah.
I can't do this thing. You got booked there. Was that Pep?
Pep, wasn't it?
I know it's one of the City coaches or something. Sit down, mate. Trying to get yourself on TV. Sit down, shut up. Accounts in history with Charlie's London says Spans are a disgusting group of supporters. How obsessed do you have to be to cheer another team scoring to beat your rivals? Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
Listen, as much
I wouldn't be doing
I get that they don't want them to win.
Get that, but I wouldn't be cheering
But you
them.
wouldn't. How you can cheer your own team to not a goal? I don't know.
I'd be in there wanting my team to win. It's as simple as that.
I
Otherwise, I stay at home.
I wouldn't even cheer like, you know what I mean. I wouldn't cheer like, you know what I mean.
Ooh, fell over. Right.
The fact of the matter is, Spurs will give it a good go, in my opinion. But they're not good enough. They're not good enough to get the result. Like they weren't good enough against us, if I'll be really honest. And at the end of the day, they've took 2 points off of them already this season.
We'll take 2 points again. We need it now.
Well, they've got to go for it, Spurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You've got to win this game.
Well, look at this rubbish, man. What's he doing up there?
I think he's decent, but he's not as good as what they say he is.
Yeah, he's just better. You know, a bit like we've had at Arsenal over the years, when you get a player,
Yeah, he's better
he's
than
just better than the rest.
Yeah.
So we think, wow, this guy's some brilliant player, but actually, he's average. Or he's okay, you know what I mean?
Taking the goalkeeper off.
It's all right being fast and all that, but you've got to be able to defend, man. Look at that rubbish defending. Look at that. Just give the ball away just easily. Like, here comes the second to me. They got the bit between the teeth now.
It's Højbjerg again, man.
Guys, you're useless. No wonder Bentancur was losing it. You know what I mean? He's thinking, boy, you took me off and you left Højbjerg on the pitch.
Only thing with Bentancur, he had a yellow, innit? That's why he couldn't take down Foden. You see when
Yeah.
Foden got away.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason. Because
Where's
Højbjerg's
Son?
the worst.
He's been shocking.
He's supposed to be the one
He's
standing
gone
up
down.
in the
He's
game,
gone on down up front now and down the centre, isn't he?
down the middle.
Well, I think so. Who did they take off? Oh, we Bentancur, didn't they? So they've gone for it. They've gone very attacking.
Yeah, Kulusevski came on. That's a rubbish.
It's just
ball.
they're just
Rubbish.
not. They're just not. You know, for us,
It's over,
unfortunately,
boys.
unfortunately, they're not good enough.
He's not going to do it. They're bringing on Doku. And they're bringing on a goalkeeper, Ortega. So, must be a concussion, isn't it?
Well, he shouldn't be on there. He shouldn't be playing there, should he? You know, that's just pathetic defending. Isn't it? It's-
Picking him up for. So, Ortega's coming on.
Could he just, you know?
Could he throw one in?
Could he throw one in?
He's pretty decent, actually, that Ortega.
He is.
He's a decent number 2.
There's definitely another goal in this
I
game.
was showing
though.
it now. Look. No, he had to go for that. Genuinely, he had
Got
to
to go for that, innit? And he's... I don't think that's a... You know, he's got to go for that.
It's a
He don't look happy, does he?
big decision. Could it come
And De
back?
Bruyne's coming off, who also got injured. He didn't want to come off. It's for your own safety, man. What's
Oh,
wrong with
just
everybody's
kicking-
kicking? Everybody
kick-
today's kicking everything up. Ederson now kicking everything.
He's just kicked his own coach.
What's wrong with these guys?
Leave him.
Having a meltdown, man.
Yeah. Guys doing it for your own safety. Oh, look at that touch. It was awful by Saar. Here they come on the attack again, Doku. City kind of looking in control now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Getting on that side, that right-hand side. Been awful. Just cuts him at will. Oh, they were lucky there, Spurs. A great pass,
Do
that.
you know that's a foul? Do you know Spurs have always been that's a booking?
Should be a booking, ain't it? Yeah, it is.
They've always been.
And he
like-
threw the ball away as well after
they're
it.
dangerous on the counter, aren't they? But they've not even had. They've not really.
First half they had the
Do
opening.
you know they used
First
to be
half, they
ruthless
were,
on
yeah.
the counter?
Second half it's been poor, man.
Look at the camera off that idiot, man. You're moaning for. It's a bit like, you know, when a boxer gets, pulled out
What's wrong with him, though, man? Like, you're making her like you're 1-0 up. You're 110 minutes away from a Premier League title. What the hell's wrong with you? Like, it's a bit of a.
It's embarrassing. Drama queen, man. Right, 20 minutes left. And there'll be a lot of time added on. Can Spurs do anything? Brennan Johnson, he ain't done nothing really in the game. Kulusevski! Oh, that was close.
And the goalkeeper.
And there's a good save by Ortega.
Good save.
That was a fucking chance, man.
Yeah. That was a chance. He could have went down as well out, yeah? Pen. No. Oh, you lucky.
Could have gone anywhere, couldn't it?
Oh. Hesh says, Jesus slide to score. At the Etihad and missed the ball completely was the end for us. Come on, you can pick out anything now.
What's he saying?
He says, Jesus slide and he missed the ball was the end for us at the Etihad. I said, it's too easy to pick them things out. No, the referee got in the way there.
The Etihad was a good draw for us, you know.
How Spurs wanted Van der Ven in a combined 11 with Arsenal is a joke. Other than pace, I'm not seeing it, he says. Agree. He's a good player. He's not a bad player. But they really got nothing, because without Richarlison, they really got much different to bring off the bench, have they?
No.
It's Doku. This is dangerous. It's a good save by Vicario. Corner. It's a good save, that. That's a sort of... Anyway, corner. The Spurs fans are a disgrace, no ambition. That's why they will always be in Arsenal's shadow, says Eken68. City understandably slowing it down a bit. They're in the driving seat, people. Unfortunately, not looking good for us that Spurs are going to get anything out of this. And there's a corner to Manchester City. Hit deep. Surprising they hit that deep, isn't it? When you see the corners that Spurs have
you have to say congratulations to Villa as well, you know, because Spurs, all that points that they've had in front of them.
It's amazing. You think of Spurs were nailed on top four at one time, isn't it? I mean,
they've kept going and they've got Champions League football. With European football as well. No excuses for Tottenham. They didn't have the European football.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't have anything, didn't they?
You know, fair play to Aston Villa.
Jazzy Jeff says, I feel sad and deflated. Every minute is a heartache. The only hope is Turkish's premonition that we will lift a major trophy honour in 2025.
Well, we've got to keep going, haven't we? Go again next season. That's all we can do, like, you know.
This ain't going to end 1-0.
Spurs will get a goal. Liverpool fan speaking, says Regan. Right, we'll come back to you, Regan, if they get a goal. But what will that be goal when they're 3-0 down or something like that? It's like Regan's right. Pray, listen to Pray Along, people. Pray. That Kulusevski one was close, though, man.
That was a big chance. That
was
a big chance, man.
That's where the keeper gets lucky.
He's got a little bit of luck there, doesn't he? Like, you know, you have to have a little bit of luck in football as well. You know, a little bit of luck there, but
that's something we don't have. Champions League final, both of them go straight through Almunia's legs in the back of the net. We lose.
Yeah. Oh, aye. Where's your pace, man? Guys, he's another player that's average, isn't he? That Brennan Johnson.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying, like, you know, he's got to improve. He's got to get stronger.
Oh shit.
He ain't good.
Imagine if that was Saka. In that, you think you just bounce him off like that?
You know, Spurs have got to spend a lot of money if they think that they've got a chance of getting in the top four.
It's the thing, you know what, as well, right? So when you don't get into the Champions League now, who do you get? It's difficult, isn't it? Teams start to look at it and say, well, why would I go to you lot? You're not in a good shape at the moment.
The front three, front four needs improving. For a start, they need
a striker, innit?
And yeah, they need a couple of midfield players. I mean, you're talking 500 million. I ain't going to have that.
That's why they needed to get in the Champions League.
Don't forget Chelsea can catch them and they could end up not even getting in the Europa League at this moment in time. Could end up in the conference.
Would you trade a Spurs win for no Champions League or top 4 for 3 years?
If we won the league.
What's that? Even then, could have got the ball away better than that. You needed to feel the pain that Liverpool felt for 4 years, says Sir DB.
Listen, and I was rooting for Liverpool every year. But I will say this, I've realised over the last couple of years how very, very difficult it is. But for me, Spurs, I don't care, they've give it a go. Far better than what I thought that they was going to.
Not in the second half, man. They ain't been good enough.
They're not good enough, Robbie. We know that. That's why they're where they are. This is their 50 feet in 6. The only team they've beaten is a relegated Burnley. And I'll be really honest, if there was another 3 or 4 games, that they'd be in terrible trouble. They wouldn't be winning any of them.
Big Andrew be gone.
Yeah. If they have a bad start to next season, he will be, because they'll look at it and go like, 60 defeats at 5 defeats or 6 defeats out of 7, another 3 or 4. Then he has to have pick up a couple of the big boys early doors, and they're in trouble. And if they don't win the Aussie Cup, you know what I mean, they'll be in trouble.
Spurs.
The Melbourne, is it the Perth Invitational if they don't win that?
Ederson on the ball. Swings it out. Brendan Johnson. Nothing. Kulusevski.
How much did they play with that, Brendan?
40
Johnson?
million.
I remember certain people felt that Kulusevski was better than Saka.
Who was that person?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Things change in 2.5 years.
Who's that person? I mean, surely, hit over the head or something.
Yeah,
Never said that.
Needs to be
I just can't believe anyone would possibly say that.
No, and
anyone who says that knows nothing about football.
Nothing.
Would you?
Absolutely nothing about football.
Joke.
It's a disgrace.
Absolute disgrace. What did you say, Turkish?
We're 13 minutes away from losing the Premier League title. Don't fuck with me.
Why are you trying to change the subject before?
Now's not the time to fuck about.
Bang.
Oh.
Corner.
That was Kulusevski. That's the same guy.
He's awful.
That someone was bigging up.
He's the one I've got hope on. He supports Arsenal. He's the one right now that since he's come on, he's actually fucking tried.
Yeah, true. That's true, actually. Ollie Blake says it isn't over yet. Anything can happen on Sunday. Daniel Leave Me says, can't wait for the DVD of this stream to come out. Can I pre-order? COYS. Good one. You lot have got a lot of DVDs, bro. Okay.
11.
Less than what we got?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. Less than 12 minutes to go.
No, it'll be a lot more. Ederson was out for how long? There's at least 5 minutes.
Oh, it'll be a lot of added time.
It's just this next goal now. There will be one more goal, but
yeah, I think they'll get it as well. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be Spurs.
Højbjerg just.
Right, now it's done exactly the same thing. Are you going to book him? Like you booked, we booked the other player for doing the same thing, boot off, when De Bruyne got injured. Nah.
It's more a high kick than a stamp or anything, isn't it?
It's a foul, though.
Yeah.
Worthy of the cards?
Rodri tax.
City fans look a little nervous. Oh, we'll take it. Didn't come for it. Oh, Kulusevski.
Oh, it was a chance. It was a chance. I thought it was in.
You're right, Turkish. He has been the danger so far. Just the angle, innit? He didn't really have the angle.
Yeah.
We are nervy, just like at Old Trafford, mate. You got to see out that last 15, man. It's nervy. This has been the most alive the crowd has been. Gross, says Moose 16.
Nah, that's when they're just not quite good enough, are they?
Where's Son though? I want him to come.
Is he out there? Or has
Wake up, Son.
Has he been off? Or is he off?
This is where you need to step up.
He's still out there.
Don't shoot. When you gonna see? You ain't scoring from there. Papsar. Or what?
Oh,
Mug.
No, I don't think that was a foul. Good refereeing. At last.
Go on, Madison. If you score, Madison, mate, I want you playing for England. Brennan Johnson, you score, I want you playing for Wales. Madison. Just cut out.
Do you know, like, this is probably like watching Arsenal the other day, like, where everybody's anxious, but really they don't look like scoring. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, no, they look pretty comfortable, City. They're just going to sit in there now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's just, they know how to defend. And then they hit them on the break. Oh, that hurt me elbow.
So you come out with it, Bernardo Silva. But even then, you can see them being a bit cautious. They're not want to.
They're just
a bit like us the other day at Old Trafford, as I said. You know what I mean? You don't want to do something that's that mistake that's going to cost. If Spurs score, will the fans celebrate? Say Andrew. Well, that's an interesting one.
I don't think it's going to come to that. They might get 1/2 chance, Spurs.
Time's running out. About 8 minutes left. They're giving the ball away. Again, they've given the ball away so in this second half. They've been. Here comes City coming forward. See overlap. But look there, even there, you see the caution there.
City ain't going to chuck many men forward because 1-0's good enough for them, isn't it? Why risk it? A little bit like us on Sunday.
Son, can you do something? You're supposed to be the talisman.
Shadow of the player he was.
They were saying at the start of the season, the way he's playing, who's Kane? I just ghosted him, man.
He's going to pick up a booking.
The way they gave that goal away, when I think of it, was so poor, man. Jeez, wasn't it? Yeah. So poor. Flipping hell.
Because other than that, they've not really done a lot, have they?
No, see, I mean, they did have the one with the Dragusin, where he defended that. They had that one. But they've not really peppered them, have they? Look at it. Here comes the second City goal. They're standing off him.
They haven't played well, City at all.
No. Honestly, it reminds us a lot of our performance at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it is, you know.
It's a nervy sort of, who it is? Skip. Oh my God, who's this kid coming on? Skip for Sarr. Who's that?
Oh, Lo Celso.
Oh, Lo Celso.
Well, they're putting one attack in, another attack in.
Skip, rise! Let's go. Shall we end it though? The skip's coming on. Let's go on, man.
Time.
Should we just chuck it? End it.
It's done, isn't it?
Expressions. Ring it again. Yo,
bro, this is the way you take it to Man City. Yeah, you don't sit back and park the bus and be afraid of them like your team was. We've been absolutely dominating them, bro. And let me tell you this.
Dominating what?
If we see out this draw, Robbie, this will be the best result of the season.
What draw?
Huh?
You think you're funny, innit?
Well, brother, if we see out this draw, blood, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
This is the way that you attack Man City. Look, they're scared, fam. You know,
Yeah, well, listen. Enjoy the...
elephant man, blood. You know what I mean? Look, donkeys, blood. They throw an elephant man. Blood. You never run. You never run. Hold on.
Son, you wanker! You wanker, son! Fuck off! Nah, honestly, son is... you joking me, man. You joking me there. Son. Nah. You done that deliberate. That's deliberate. Son done that deliberately. I'm sorry, I'm not having that.
Told you they'd get a chance. I said they'd have
Oh
a chance.
my God.
Fuck Son, man. He's been a game.
You are rubbish, mate. You are rubbish, son. You are rubbish.
Nah, fuck him.
1-on-1.
Fuck him. Fuck him. He's been fucking about all game.
Look at that.
All fucking game.
Oh my
Against
God.
us, he bends it in from 30 yards. It's a fucking one-on-one.
He just hit it straight at him.
Fuck yourself.
You... Honestly, look at Pep.
Nah, that's the fucking title, man.
He did that deliberately, serious.
Fucking title, man.
I can't watch no more. He's fucking...
Oh my God.
He's just he's legendary status at Tottenham now.
Yo Gunners Yar says, this Spurs side are absolute rubbish. I reckon they bring in one of them youngsters like Tyrese Hall. Not catching me with that. They bang a goal against City. What was...
I can't fucking believe it, man.
And that would have been with like 4 minutes left, you know. Free kick to City. Look how quick you see how quick he hung the phone up. He nearly jinxed it. He nearly fully jinxed it, man. What's that?
Rob.
No. He done it deliberately. What was that? He's rubbish, man. Like you said, Lee. Hang it up, man.
Finished. I'm not saying he's done it deliberately. 10 years,
Yeah, he done it deliberately.
2, 3 years ago.
That's
3 years
ref.
ago, he would have scored that. He's finished.
Oh my God, I can't believe that. The man's clean through 1-on-1. Oh my God.
Title there and there.
Oh, that's naughty. That is from Foden, isn't it? Flipping hell.
The goalkeeper's come on and done well, hasn't he?
See it straight at him.
He missed it and all, didn't he? I still think, like, you know, they would have, you know, they've got them all going on there now. They've done it deliberately. And
Imagine Son did that on purpose, says Joe. Moose 16 says, I believe that my eyes are bleeding. Son just made the Spurs player of the season, says Jovi. No, man. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, man. I swear he done that deliberately. Oh my God.
it is cost him the Champions League. He's had 2 chances.
Yeah. He's had 2 big chances. Look, this is 1-on-1. This is it. That's a
Yeah.
penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It's over. Penalty. Porro. Penalty. So that is it. The game is over. Doku wins a penalty there. Game over. Forest deducted 4 points. Everton deducted 10 points. City get a trophy. Speak up, says vintagecarpets.com. They're hugging each other.
Look at them. They knew. They knew. Look at that. Look at them. This, come on, Son.
What's Porro doing here, man? What is he doing?
Look how relieved these City players are. This close.
Well, that ain't even a
Did
penalty.
he get the ball?
That ain't even a penalty.
No, I don't think he's got the ball.
Right.
Has
But because it's been given, they've got to give it.
he? This guy Porro. Remember, Abbi was telling me he's better than Ben White. Oh my God! Haaland to take the penalty and
Is that
seal
is
it.
that any worse than Havertz one? But look at all the controversy over it. Like, nothing
that's
said
true.
about it. Straight away, no VAR check. Bosh, give it.
How many minutes are added on there?
10.
They wouldn't have held on for 10 minutes anyway. To be honest.
Nah. I said 2
I
now.
can't get Son when missing that chance. I can't get it. That was unbelievable. Here comes a penalty. Haaland steps up and buries it. 2-0. No celebration from Haaland.
They've just won the league.
Yeah. How lucky have they been, City, man? Those chances have just thrown those chances away. What was Porro doing there, though? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. That is why Spurs are Spurs.
Yeah.
Poor. But that's it. That's it over, I think. Well, listen, it's not over, but this game's over. The hopes of Spurs getting anything out of this are done. Shocking. Son.
Still, like,
G3.
congratulations, Aston Villa, that have got Champions
Yeah, that's
League
it. Villa have made Villa have actually made top 4, haven't they? David Moyes, believe.
My uncle's a West Ham fan, so there you go.
Boys.
2 years now without Champions League football for a club that's desperate for it.
Yeah. Aquada says Tottenham don't want to score. It's obvious. Can't you guys see it? This is why you don't put your faith in
Nah,
it.
listen,
And Rudy says professional bottle job by pro bottlers.
They've professionally worked hard, Tottenham, today. I don't think they've done anything that... They're just not good enough. The club is not good enough.
No, but the thing is, you know what?
compete
You know
at
the worst thing
Champions
about it, though, Lee, is that it's the players in someone like Son, who's you're the talisman of the team.
He's finished. A lot of Spurs players have been saying it.
He's done.
He's done. You know what I mean? Get him off to Saudi. Get him selling shirts over there for whoever it is.
He's done. He's finished.
He's finished, yeah.
I mean, clean through, one-on-one. Son, normally, you know, even if he's got a defender on him, you're thinking he's going to score.
It don't matter to Spurs now, like, you know, because draw's no good for them anyway. They still can't get Champions League football. So, you know, like, just do a favour for your fans and don't score goals.
Listen, they could end up getting caught by Chelsea.
We're only 1 goal in front of City now.
Yeah, but goal difference means nothing.
Well, it does if they draw at West Ham.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, it don't. No, I suppose. No, it don't mean nothing now because they can't get a goal.
Yeah, because they got the points. They got 2 points up. That's
goal difference don't matter.
What are they cheering about?
They've just lost Champions League football and look, they're delighted about it. Don't ever tell me that they're a big club.
That's not a big club. They're a small club, man. Small club mentality, small team. Shouldn't have sat back at the Etihad, says Joshua. Come on, get a life, mate. KP Master says, humans actually did a pray-along, set off fireworks near the hotel. What was that?
Yeah,
Before
did
City
it
was
all from
staying
Everton,
up. I love that one.
Up last one it
Poor
was.
Turkish in pain. Should have beaten Villa, your own downfall.
Yeah, I agree. We had it in our hands.
Championis says, don't chat too early, you know. Remember Dortmund last year? I think you are right. I can't see him dropping any more points. Nothing personal against you guys, but I'm loving this. To all the Gunners who wanted City to... Oh, sorry, I missed that. Didn't see the last part.
I hope the fucking Arsenal players are watching this and seeing how happy these City players are.
Football,
they know
null and void.
We've pushed them all the way this year. They know, you can see it. We need to use these images next season and go and win this fucking league. Yeah? Go and win this league. Man used to laugh at us. Now we got City celebrating like that going into game week 38. I'm vexed because Sons are fucking up. single game he's been shit. Pops up in one moment in the second half. It's a one-on-one.
What do Spurs fans want
Against us over the years, he buries them.
A one-on-one against the standing goalkeeper, and not a hard one-on-one as well. It's not one of those ones where a player's running in. You're in. The league was over when we lost to Villa. Tevin says, Joshua says, shouldn't have sacked. I'm sorry, did that one already. Yeah, that guy. So all you've done is wanting City to save football.
Because if this club has not found out.
Spurs fans say, happy we've lost. Get in, son. We hope you did it on purpose. West Ham 2-0. Karma. Moyes.
I tell you what, you know what I mean? Like,
with no chance.
No chance. Listen, West Ham.
Don, I told you at Durham Union, you must win it.
Listen, Spurs, I'm going to say it now. Spurs, the players got a lot of admiration from them. The fans, well, it'd be interesting if they what they want next season, because they certainly don't want Champions League football ever again. I hope they don't get it next year and either.
They won't get it for many years, man. You can see.
Yeah, they're a million miles off.
They're way off, and the way they finished off the season has been terrible.
Chelsea will be better than them next year.
I said that with Tottenham, right? When they started the season this year, there was a big surprise element about them.
Yeah.
But as the season's gone on, they've been sussed out. Yeah, they've been
not the want for trying though today. Like, it's just, you know what I mean. Like, they've got
just not good enough. Man.
Poor players,
including Son. They're supposed to be the main.
I don't want them to score another goal.
Oh, look at this guy's just speeding them up, man. The luck of Man City is honestly soul crushing. I can't do another season like this. We need to focus on next season and win. There's progress. There's Moose.
What do you want?
Yo, brother!
Why don't you call Robbie? He's on Weekend Roundup and review with you. Why are you calling me?
No, I'm calling you!
Don't call me, bro.
Who's that?
You're wearing all white,
Matisse,
brother. I'm
Matisse.
calling you, bro.
I'm
listen, the
wearing
Chelsea
white.
man
This is
can't
cream,
call.
bro.
Chelsea
This
can't
is
call.
cream, bro. This is cream I'm wearing, bro.
Chelsea can't call people, man.
Yo, it's gonna be a long drive home today, brother.
Chelsea fans celebrating the Spurs. You know,
Go fuck yourself, man.
I can hear Lee in the background.
Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know, you can't even compete with fucking Fulham.
Super chat thing's not working at the moment. Sorry, people, if you sent one in. This could be a third, by the way. Doku's been made a big impact since he's come on, to be fair to him. Is that the 10 minutes up? 98? City haven't lost a game in the Premier League for over 5 months, says Amir, which is true.
Yeah, and credit to him.
Son should be sent to hot. No, I can't read that one, mate. Tottenham under 18 on Gandu. Babatunde says Spurs will never win anything, even if Pep was manager. Probably right. I mean, they've been the second half. I don't.
No, listen, you can't knock their players.
No, but not in the second. Lee, what have they done in the second half? Apart from that,
they've had the chance. They've defended quite well. Apart from the goal, they get the chance to go 1-1. Let's be like that. They give the goalkeeper, the reserve goalkeeper, man of the match. You know what I mean? I don't think Spurs have
he got man of the match.
Yeah, he's made two unbelievable saves.
What was the other unbelievable save?
Well, the one from Kulusevski.
Oh, from Kulusevski.
But that was the check. Look at him. You know what I mean? Like, I hope he sticks around for another 5 years, and I don't get no more money for him, because he is nowhere near the player he was. You know, it's a terrible player. He missed chances against Arsenal, put blast over the bar and all that, like, you know.
Tell Turkish okay to cry. Looks crushed as oak. I want to cry. It is what it is, man. We took it to the last day. We just have to hope for, on the last day, some sort of absolute miracle and see what happens. But at the moment, Man City are in the driving seat. They're about to blow up for full time. Kulusevski, by the way, he's come on and he has made an
Spurs
impact.
have done okay today, like, you know what I mean. But
stop bigging them up. Yeah, you keep bigging them up.
They've been in it.
Been
You know
all
what I
right.
mean? That was the chance.
Played all right in the first half.
I'm laughing now, like all the Spurs.
First half they
like,
played
you know
all
what I
right,
mean?
but the second half, like, you can't. that's not playing well when you miss big chances like that.
All saying how, Spurs man for life and all that, like, you know what I mean?
No, that's, it's that pathetic day, isn't it? Akanji wanted to be nice. Son isn't. AJ423 says, fair play this season we tried, but City were too good. Small margins, there's been nothing in it all season. But that is it into the 100th minute, 2-0 down. And that is it, is it? Is that full time?
We're just about to kick it out here.
Oh. Next season, Arsenal need to come out all guns blazing like Liverpool did the year they won during the pandemic.
Couple of big signings now they need. Strengthen that squad up.
That's it, it's full time. Manchester City have won the game by 2-0. Ange don't look too happy there. You can't blame him, man. You know what I mean? Like, their defending on that second goal was really bad. And then the defending on the penalty, what's Porro doing? Even that was bad. But as it stands, Manchester City go 2 points above Arsenal with a game to play. But goal difference doesn't mean anything because goal difference won't come into play at all.
Well, it does if we draw.
No, if they draw.
No, if they draw. Sorry, if they draw, it does come in. But they can't get better than us on goal difference. So at least we've got to draw. They've got to beat West Ham.
James Wars-Prowse, free kick winner, believes, says Hamoud. Son is fully Spurs. He is fully Spurs. That's why you've lost. Right? You know what I mean? He's bigging it up. He's fully Spurs, mate. That's your season. Helping Arsenal, trying to stop Arsenal.
It's just cost you Champions League, mate. It's just cost you like 50, 60, 70 million pounds.
Eric says, laughing, like the ball dude is crying. It's not Spurs' job to hand you the league. Do the job yourself. Right?
No, that's exactly right. Like, congratulations, Aston Villa, by the way. You know what I mean? Well done, Aston Villa. You know what I mean? Champions League football.
Arsenal fan base.
Tottenham, the best ever placed team after 20 games or 15 games to not get Champions League football.
Raymond says, as a Liverpool fan, this is hilarious. Did you have a better season than Liverpool if you don't win the league? Of course we did. You bottled the league, Liverpool. Let's remember.
No, they won the Carabao Cup.
They bottled the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, what's Romero laughing up with Pep for? Safati says, another season with no trophies. Big up to Mikel. It's mate, you're a fraud, bro. Adam says, who's that, Abbi? Right? Abbi, another season with no trophies. Sorry, I lost my... David Moyes will get a proper send-off with a win. Well, people, that's it. The stream is over. In the stream, right? It's finished. So let me just tell you how it stands. Let me just go to the table so that we can see it.
He's got a bit of a black eye, hasn't he?
He didn't want to come off as well. Right, as it stands, this is the table, people. After 37 games, Manchester City are on 88 points. They are top of the league with a goal difference of 60. Arsenal in second place, goal difference of 61, but on 86 points. That's 2 points behind. Liverpool on 79, confirmed to finish in third place. And Aston Villa now confirmed to finish in fourth on 68. Tottenham dropped to fifth, can be caught by Chelsea. Would you believe that? But anyway, as it stands, this is how it looks on the last game of the season. Manchester City play against West Ham at the Etihad. If they win that game, they win the league. Arsenal need a miracle now. They need Manchester City to lose, and they have to beat Everton on the last game of the season to have any chance. If it ended in a draw, if Manchester City drew and Arsenal won, then it would come down to goal difference. But as it stands, they are in the driving seat. They're probably going to go and win the league right now. You wouldn't expect them to lose at home against West Ham. But listen, that's how it's worked out today. Tottenham were Tottenham. Shit. Simple as that. Didn't get the job done. Right? So it all goes to Sunday, the last day of the season. We see what happens then. Turkish, thank you very much for the pray along. Also, Lee, thank you for the pray along. Thank you to you guys who are watching the stream. Really, listen, for a lot of that, we were enjoying it, but it's kind of, we had it in the back.
I never enjoyed 1 minute.
We know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen once that first goal went in. But it's finished. Manchester City winning by 2-0. We move on to Sunday.